kind of like felt wheezed out. You know what I mean? Like I got a real Weezer vibe from you. Probably one of the best things you can hear at a club, right? Hey, me and my partner just noticed you across the hall and we really wheezed your vibe. Let me finish getting stuff set up. So, honestly, no guarantees about quality this stream. I'm sure you're looking at it right now and you're like, say it ain't so. I'm looking at peak as we speak. I understand, but yeah, I mean, no guarantees, no guarantees. I haven't really been able to set everything up. Honestly, right now, this PC is so bare bones, and somehow Norton has appeared on it. I don't really know where that one came from. Not just Norton, it's Norton 360 for gamers, which, I mean, guilty as charged. I'm a gamer. Yeah, let me just finish getting all this kind of stuff set up. Hold on. New device has been detected, named NVIDIA High Definition Audio. Do you want to switch to it? Nah, man, I think I'm just like good on that, honestly. That's not me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. All right, let's quit out of Discord here. Now, what is this notification? Windows security actions recommended. Well, that's probably fine, right? I don't know. Sorry, I've just got so many new pop-ups. Dude, Microsoft, you need to understand. I'm not using Copilot very purposefully. Sorry, I just keep looking over and I'm just like, we love you just like Buddy Holly. And people thought the Blue album wouldn't be making a comeback. I mean, come on. This is peak. Ignore if it's lagging. It's probably due to the fact that I'm rendering this 4 times. And, like, I don't know if it's worth it for the bit, but it's really funny. And I think that, like, somebody deserves to put... I mean, my new computer sounds like a fucking jet engine right next to me. It's insanely loud on a different degree. So I just kind of feel like it's right for me to do a little bit of a stress test for it. So yeah, this stream, not canon, okay? Nothing that happens in this stream is not canon. Nothing that happens in this stream is canon. Now, how's my bitrate looking? Okay, good bitrate, good bitrate. How's the YouTube side of things? Chilling right now. It looks like you can only go up to 480 pixels for quality. That doesn't seem right. Did I do something incorrect? I mean, like, aside from everything. Hold on. If I hop over here. Good bitrate, good bitrate. Yeah, oh, dude, this guy's kind of cooking. Oh, no. I can go up to 720p, 60 FPS. I mean, that's fine. I kind of feel like it should be going 1080. I'm not going to mute him, by the way. Because, I mean, he just kind of sounds like he's spitting right now. You can see how much of a delay exists currently just by listening through to... Yeah, that's right. I can go up to 720. No, wait, he's kind of saying what I'm saying. Him and I, we're not so different, you and I. Okay. I think we're good. Dude, bringing over my assets, I mean, you know me, I've got such a big asset, so it was a little bit hard for me to kind of get it all over, you know? It was hard for me to put the pieces back together. Is that the FNAF line? I don't know, I haven't listened to all the songs yet. I know, you're behind on their discography. I'm sorry, okay? We're doing things a little different around here. So I'm just enamored by looking at the 4 rats. Fuck it. The council will decide your fate. It's just a very good view. What's at the top of Weezer's album? Is it just the words Weezer? I can't remember. I've seen so many shit posts that, like, hold on. Weezer Blue album. Oh, it's Weezer's just in the top right corner. Oh, hold on. Well, then, hold on. And it's also in black. So let's get this going, first of all. The most important part. Let me lock the color source so I don't keep clicking that on accident. Salted slices, select color, make that one black. I see the red door, brother. You're not going to believe what I want to do with that one. I want it to be black. Oh, this might be... Hold on. Blue album font. The Weezer wordmark font is not exactly Century Gothic, but rather a slight variation of the true font, Futura Medium. Okay, well, Futura should be loaded up on here. That's a pretty generic font. If I select font, if I type in Futura, they don't seem to have Futura. Oh, that's interesting. Well, what if I did like a Century Gothic? That's another one that I feel like everybody has. Yeah. Century Gothic's on here. Size 275. Yeah. Dude, holy. Yo, wait, hold on to something. You might be getting chills right now. That's completely natural. This might be the best stream I've ever done. Hold on. Can I take it further? Can I like put it, hold on. Filters. Effect filters. Can I like pixelate this one? Sharpen. I can sharpen it. Oh, okay. Hold on. We're gonna have like multiple. One tells you truths, the other only tells you lies. Wait, but are they all the same? Wait, but they all get the sharpen filter because they're copy pastes of each other. How do I de-link them then? Hold on. There's got to be a way. I mean, I'm sure there's other stuff I can do that would make it look really sick and awesome. Aside from the fact that everything looks sick and awesome right now. What if I just did like, yeah, I mean, what if you did a reverse sharpen? What if I made it less sharp? That would do absolutely nothing. Okay, well, I was hoping that would like pixelate it a bit more. It doesn't appear that's the case. What if I did a render delay could go hard? Hold on. Because then they could all be like delayed together to do something. If I could set them up to be like separate delays, then I would do an action like a wave that would then get brought across all of them. But unfortunately, that's not really what we're in the cards for. So we're going to be playing Bazaar today at some point. Hold on. I'm kind of like in on this one, but that won't help either. Are there any other, is there like, but, I thought there'd be a way. What if I set this one's color to green? Okay, so they can have different colors. Transform, rotate one. Hold. Wait. Well, now we're getting on to something here. Wait. Okay, what if I rotate this one the other way? Yes. Okay. Two of them will tell you truths. The other two will only tell you lies. How do you get yourself out of this predicament? What if I fit to screen? Well, that doesn't really work. Hold on. Okay, now we've got the large one. Now I need to flip upside down just to really kind of like sell the illusion of what we're going for here. Rotate 180 degrees. Yeah, now you're up there. You're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset. She's going off about something that you said, you know? She doesn't. Oh, yo, this might be. Hold on. Wait, I should just do this stream from now on. Weezer looking ass, shut up before I pull it out. Brother, that's the whole bit, is that it's Weezer. That's what I've been doing for like 20 minutes. Can we do Cam today? No. It's not going to happen. I'm too self-conscious about my own appearance. Mainly because I feel like the camera, I've got to set it up in a different way so that it doesn't focus on the part where I part my hair and it makes me look bald as hell. Maybe I should get like a haircut. Nah, that's not going to happen. All right, so now how? Because when I move over here, right, it's going to look empty now. So maybe I should just, in the background, always have a giant rat for when we're ready. I'm launching up. This is the first time I've launched Bazaar on this computer. So mayhaps I might have a run in progress. If we do, we'll just finish out that run. You guys won't get any context because I won't have any context either. I think I did a run off stream using my free rank ticket like 3 days ago, but I don't remember if I finished it. Okay, I did. We're good. I finished that run. You can't see the game. That's right. Okay, yeah, let me do that first. Let me up the game's volume a bit. Bring her about. I've got another salvo in me. Me too. Probably you think I don't know about salvos? I'm right there. Okay, what did it say? Bazaar may require OBS to be run as admin to use for game capture. That's what I did, though. I mean, thank you for the warning, but I run OBS as admin every single time. Did you see the freaks on Marvel Rivals going on strike and not playing healer? Are you ready for my scorching hot take about that? I'm sorry, but healer is the easiest role. It objectively is. And I'm not saying that it requires zero skill. I don't want to be misconstrued, misconflated, or anything like that. You compare it to support and DPS. You stand behind your others and hold left click on them. And then I know what strategists are going to say. Sorry, I'll call them strategists. We'll use their proper nomenclature so they can't say I'm not an ally. The strategist will say, but you don't know how hard it is when a Black Panther's diving you. I do. And do you want to know what you say? Team, Black Panther's on me. You need to protect me or we lose the fight. And your team will go, they're right. Because if we don't have a healer, we lose the fights. what happens so often is healers refuse to turn on their mic the entire game and then say my team's not looking me. Of course they aren't looking you because they're looking in front of them. If they were looking behind them the entire game, you would lose. So what you need to do is say, hey guys, just so you know, they're running a diver who's kind of fucking me up. Can you help me out? And then if your team doesn't help, they're the assholes. But if you say nothing and get pounded on repeat, you need to see something, say something. If you're getting fisted in the back row, let an adult know and they can deal with it for you. Healer's like the #1 class that needs mic, and yet it's somehow the #1 class that never has a microphone. And it doesn't make any sense because you need to communicate with your other healer. Hey, I'm gonna ult first this fight. Hey, you ult right after me. You need to say, ult is ending, 3, 2, 1, so your team's ready to disengage. Because if they're fighting like your ult's about to be up for 3 more seconds, because they're in the middle of fighting while you have a timer on your screen, that's not good for them either. So you just have to have a little bit of clear communications. And like the worst part about it is, the healers had such an ego at the start of Season 0, which was, we're so much better than the insta-lock DPS players. And now that the strategists are going on strike, do you want to know what they're doing? Absolutely nothing but insta-locking DPS. And they're like, yeah, but I mean, technically ours is a little bit different because if you think about it differently, ours is justified. When they do it, it's bad. No, man. Also, I don't want, no offense, somebody with healer aim on my DPS. Fucking 28% accuracy, head ass. I don't want to see it, okay? Just stay on your roll and enjoy it. If you enjoy healer, I can even say who are DPS that are, because then they do this disingenuous ass comparison where they point over and say, well, this guy plays Scarlet Witch and Scarlet Witch doesn't have to aim. Yeah, is anybody out here defending Scarlet Witch players? Is anybody out here on the front line saying Scarlet Witch requires a lot more skill? I think tank doesn't need mic at all because if you play good, it's obvious when you take space. Depends. Dive tanks need mic, but I would say like a Magneto, you probably need mic less. But even then, it's nice to be able to go like, hey, I'll bubble you, go in. And then your diver can go in. So even then, it's still really nice to have comms. But I agree that overall, tank is probably the one that needs the mic the least. I've never seen a support main be able to be flexible. It's interesting how that happens. Dare I say interesting. So did today have a patch for the Bazaar? Wednesday's patch day, right? I didn't check anything. I haven't seen anything. But I believe Wednesday's patch day, right? Should we do a normal game before I do my free ranked? I will just burn some ranked tickets. What do I have 13 ranked ticket. Patch day was like yesterday? I thought they did them on Wednesday. Was there like a desperate need to like nerf Mac or something? Yeah, guys, I might have a hot take. We might get Dooley before Mac. I'm not 100% sure. We might get Mac first. We're getting close either way. We'll probably get Mac first. But like Dooley's bug build looks so fun. I think that he has done a complete 180 in my mind, and the whole thing that's changed it. I know I don't have access to it right now. Hold on. I know I don't have, I can't play with them. So I guess it does kind of make my choice for me. I do get Mac because of that. But like, the Dualtron is so funny. Dooley is like the worst character for you. Why? Because of reading? It is true. I do hate reading. Because Dooley plays the same build over and over again. That's fair. That part of it I would really hate. Because I do love doing wacky and goofy builds that don't work. Okay, so then I'll probably go Mac still, because Mac does have a lot of really goofy items. Also, hi, welcome in on the YouTube side. I did see you. I was just kind of like going off. Yo, speaking of going off, I had an idea for a podcast, and you can't tell me this wouldn't be the sickest podcast of all time. So, the idea is, also, by the way, really, hold on. First, I'll get back to my bit, but hold on. When you use the weapon to the left of this, poison equal to 10% of this item's damage. Poison equal to this item's damage, or heal equal to 10% of this item's burn, or of this item's heal. Ooh, they changed it on these ones. Heal items used to be, it was 10x. I think it's poison bayonet. I agree, it's probably the most flexible, but Zorsid is so easy to slot into so many builds. Burn equals charge, then he hastes and does damage. I like both of these a lot. And then we'll get back to the podcast bit. Don't worry. See, I have a problem where I always think Zorsid's going to be the strongest item in the game, and then it does nothing for me. Now, you might say take that information and then take the bayonet, but what if this is the time I'm right? Zorsid's a support item? Yes, yes. That's true. So I guess it won't be scaling his damage as much, whereas bayonet, we can actually scale something forward. I see what you're going for there. Medium items, give me a katana. Oh my god, I'm sorry I played this seed before. I've played these games before. It's back down to a 2-second cooldown. We go for the Viper. We win these, baby. Okay, anyways. So here's my idea for an awesome podcast. You edit it like an alpha male podcast, right? Where the whole thing is you have the background music playing, it's black and white, it constantly does the cuts, the hardcore text is popping up over top of it. But it's just like 3 kids who would be on a playground talking. And one of them starts out, he's just like, what is one thing a girl can do on the playground that instantly gives you the ick? And then it cuts to the other one. He goes, for me, I'm gonna have to go with pick her nose and she eats it. And then they're all like, oh shit. And the other guy's like, now that's how I know you're not a thinker like me. For me, it's if she has cooties. I can't get into that. That's not me. That's not me. And then we cut over to like the 3rd kid and he's eating an entire box of Crayola crayons. But, you know, it's just so set up so it's like he's smoking a cigarette. I think I might be onto something here. And like the main audience for this, you're kind of crazy for not putting in a silencer. I didn't see where I would put it. Oh, no, you're right. No, you're right on that one. But like the main audience for this would be pretty much, I think you go Jungle Ruins on Vanessa, right? Because you get a small silver and that could be almost anything. Your leftmost poison item gains 2 poison. This is what we in the industry call never being punished. That's actually a huge get on the bayonet. But yeah, no, the main audience for that, I think, would be like millennials or something like that. Because they love that kind of shit, right? It's just cheesy enough. It would work so well on like a Jimmy Fallon style show. I think that it might be the play. It's just like free engagement from millennials, which is, I mean, they've got money, I think. I actually don't know which generations have money. Not mine. By which I mean me exclusively. Wow, we lose to this build. What the fuck? Wait. Am I insane? Wait, is Dooley good? That just felt unbeatable, and I thought we had a godly start. Wow. I mean, I guess Silencer maybe changes it, but even then, health and shield items not what we're looking for. Just give me another silver. See what we can get here. Chocolate bar? Fuck you. Just honestly, like, what the hell is that supposed to be? Your leftmost weapon deals plus 20. Plus 20 is a good amount. Like, I'm not trying to downplay the plus 20ing. I think if you had Silencer, you could have won. Maybe. I don't want to downplay this one. And like I'm trying to say, right? It is, I just think it's not great. I'd rather get strength plus 10 on everything. But this is at least useful, whereas the other one could be completely useless. Plus 20 on the Fang for now. That's true. That's true. So then it's at least got 2 poison. That's true. We'll go for aquatic items. There's a couple we'd like to see. When you burn, charge, then haste your adjacents. I think that could work over this because it only hastes the aquatic item to the side of it. Then we do something like this. Like, I'm not huge on what it represents, by the way. It's just something for now. Ambergris I probably should have bought prior. Volcanic Vents could even maybe see play. I don't think much, but it could see play, and then I'm just not going to reroll. We'll just hold on to him. What are we looking for here? I feel strong enough to beat the Scrap. I really do. He's only 450 HP. He doesn't hurt that bad. Just XP max. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is just the play. Just kind of, because looking at the other ones, would the Kaivar, you can beat any early PvE. Yeah, we're kind of loaded in terms of our damage we're dealing right now. Because he just got his second gear Nola bar to go off. I'm sorry, man. You just aren't built for this world. Not like me. So what kind of stuff are we looking for? Probably like a shark claws to scale everything, if I had to imagine. I've heard there's an item called Orange Julian that's pretty good. But since I've never heard of that item, I'm assuming it's locked behind you need a special thing to get it. I'm assuming. That's sell for 4? Oh, it was gold scrap. Lifting shark claws, all that. Yeah. I know upgrading a bronze item could be really good. I'm going to take this so we get another level before we go into our next fight. And then while we're at it, we'll look for... That works. Not huge on getting this one, but we will upgrade it so it gets more value. Seaweed, we're not going to be really aquatic spamming, so I'm just buy-selling that because this gains 2 value, so it is gaining money by doing that. You're going to be able to access Julian in 7 days for free? Okay, okay. That's true. That's pretty true. Smart at the start of each day, get a small aquatic. Like, do I care about it that much? I don't know. I guess it is free money. This would go up to 6 burn on the multicast. Fuck the shield. When am I ever going to use a shielding item? Let's be honest. We know me. I go all gas and lose. That's what I'm known for. Bronze tier ammo item, don't care. Bronze tier loot item, probably what we care the most for. Has never felt better. The monetization actually feels really good. He's right, you know. The subscription also makes sense. I actually don't even know how the subscription works because they don't force it on me, right? Like, obviously, I get that pop-up that says, hey, just so you know. And like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know I could pay you for more rewards. I'm probably not going to, but I could. Also, let me know how the audio mixing is, because I had to set up all of the audio. It didn't let me import over all of my old OBS stuff. So you are Zorsid spamming. Now that's a play. We're about to get a bunch of Zorsid spamming ourselves. Never mind, this is charging 1 second currently. Wow, you are dead. Maybe we do go fast. The dually made me doubt myself. I think having a Toxic Fang's pretty helpful. Is it ever transform it when the transform person shows up? I feel like it could be. I see a world where transforming this into another toxic item would be pretty good. There's just one battle pass now. There isn't a special paid battle pass. The only way to pay for progression is the subscribe button. Okay. We get a couple non-weapons. This is definitely a weapon. All right, me when I lie to people. Slowing 2 items for 3 seconds could be the kind of survivability we're looking for. That, and I'm just like, you know me, okay? I like dock lines. I like dock lines arguably too much. Weapons, that's our entire build. Too bad I don't have any fucking money. Jellyfish, okay, you are not getting used. This is not a haste item. I know it says haste in the description, but you know that doesn't count. Now, there was a world where I go Tempest just to try and get the enchanted cutlass. That's not the world I live in. I think that I just go fast, eat ass. Unfortunately, we have no scaling in our build while we're in a fight. So it's like either we just kind of go and win or we lose. And we might lose, but I just kind of feel like we're scaled too much at this point. How's the PC holding up? Right now, really good. But I mean, I've been live 24 minutes. So if it exploded by now, that'd be an issue. I've been pulling Shumak trees out of the ground. And holy fuck, these things need to be destroyed. Okay, anti-Lorax in my chat. Time to see if I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. Do I transform Toxic Fang into a different toxic small item? It's exactly how it used to be, but 2 seconds left. Why even bother changing it? They're just festering roots that roleplay as trees when they fruit. I mean, look. I've never heard of them before, so I can't really speak to this. Every day, it's my first time being alive, okay? This is my first time learning about it. Also, audio's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. We're going to turn this into something else. Could it be a throw? It could, but that's not bad. What do you mean, Money Tree needed a nerf? No, I'm not saying it didn't deserve a nerf. Do not catch me saying that, all right? I never said that once. I'm saying that I'm not surprised that it instantly, or that... I guess I'm more saying, why even bother doing changes if everything just always gets reverted in this game, man? It's always reverted. I think I want to do this. And then this will go off a bunch, which will then let the toxic pearl go off more. I'm actually not mad at that transform. Get a poison item. Does that include other stuff? Why is your mouth not moving? Give me a second. Fuck, this screen still shows all of my rats. It's fine. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Ignore all of these like pop-ups you're seeing. It's fine. It's so overstimulating you won't be able to tell what's happening anyways. Okay. Should be good now. Should be recalibrated. I think it was just calibrated wrong because I left after calibrating it before. So I think it just wasn't tracking my mouth right. You gotta see me do my little A-E-I-O-Oo's so it can try and pick it up. There we go. That should be way better now, I hope. They're trying shit out. I'm not mad at it, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's just kind of sad when they do something that completely flops and then instead of trying to work with it, they just do that one. Why do you have a Weezer cover option? Because that was my starting soon screen because I couldn't think of what else I should be doing. Leftmost burn item. Okay, well now this one should definitely be leftmost. Because I would love that to have more burn on it. And I saw, it was one of like the starting options on OBS. That was one of the colors that they had by default. And I went, well, when you know you're mine, I mean, shit, I do kind of look just like Buddy Holly. I've been told that, honestly. I don't actually know who Buddy Holly is. Okay, I'm not that old. By the way, I probably put 20 damage on the katana. Yeah, it just kind of like fucked with my vibes. Okay, I see how I'll do it. Okay, I've got my way forward. So the vibe that it was fucking with, if you're wondering, was I agree that it shouldn't be on the Zorsid, but I didn't want it to fuck with the vibes of what was going on with the bayonet because the bayonet can't get hasted. So I think what I do instead is I haste volcanic vents and dock lines. Wii U, thank you. I think your mouth is just moving very fast and the program doesn't track well. It's also because I'm just using a webcam, like a cheap-ass webcam. So we're lucky that... Honestly, what if I use that as my microphone? Hold on. Give me a second. I can change this. All right, guys. We sounding good? You ready for a little bit of Bazaar? What's your favorite part of the Bazaar? Mine personally is right now. I actually have no clue how this sounds. It might sound fucking awesome. Oh, let's go, McDonald's. Fuck yeah. It's kind of the vibe I try to bring to the table. It's kind of like a trailer park that accidentally got internet. So I'm hoping that that's where. Hold on. Let me go back in here. All right, we're back. We're back on the microphone that cost me a pretty penny. And trust me, it was quite pretty. I know like this would count for like all my aquatic stuff. And maybe you could argue it should be in over lighter. I think I'm not mad at that because then this counts as an aquatic that gets used, which then scales the toxic pearl, which then also scales everything else. Yeah, I mean, this build is like the hodgepodge build. Welcome to we threw some shit in a crock pot and see what popped out, and then we're going to recommend it as a weight loss recipe. They decrease how fast shit can go, so if you haste a 1 second weapon, it's, I think, 0.25. That doesn't compute in my brain, but I'll take your word for it. Now, that's a huge upgrade to get. This will also... When you use an aquatic item, this gains 10 shield for the fight. Adjacent items are aquatic. Now, that would make this count as aquatic, which would then give more Zorsit, or would give more Toxic Pearl procs. I just don't think that I care. But then I would all... No, because I scale up the Pearl with that. What you guys are failing to understand is it scales the Pearl. When the Pearl gets more shield... Wait, no, it's this gains. Oh. Never mind, it's not all aquatic gains. Oh, it's not like the... Never mind. Hope you have a nice stream and have fun with the new PC. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, I'm hoping that everything just runs. You can't afford that? Damn, I can't even afford a reroll. Holy. I mean, I could sell the ambergris at any moment. So you could drop dock lines, and then you could do something like... well, I'd want this one to be aquatic for sure. Something like this. But then that's not getting any value. So then what would I do? I'd probably do something like this. No, I fuck with that, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out what I... Whoa! Oh, shit. Hey, hello. Welcome in, everybody. I don't have, like, a script ready. Is it good? So, there was, like... I don't know if you kept up with all the Bazaar drama. Haven't played since December. So, there was a big drama that you missed, which was people saying they're gonna leave the Bazaar forever. The monetization they've gone for is absolutely horrible and all this kind of stuff. And then the developers did something that I didn't think could possibly happen, which was they reverted the changes because the players complained. And I didn't think that that could still happen. I thought it was like a unicorn or like the Tooth Fairy or like the Queen of England, right? Like something that isn't real. But as it turns out, they did listen. And here we are now. And honestly, the game's been great for it. So I've been very much enjoying it. Is that the saltiest of slices? And the rumors have been saying that. I mean, if you believe them or not, that's up for you. I paid for the beta and kind of fell off in December. December was the month of Dually, so I don't blame you for falling off. I think I'm going to do this instead, because now that this is aquatic because of Diving Helmet, it goes every 3 seconds, charges Zorcid, and gets Toxic Pearl to go more. It just... Now, I think I'm doing the Magic the Gathering thing. What's the Magic the Gathering thing? Where I constantly talk about how you shouldn't just try to build synergies. You should try to build a good, like actually have a good solid board. And I don't know if I do have one. We're definitely putting items on the field. You're going to call me names for this? I don't think I can beat the eyeballs. I don't think I can beat the eyes that watch. But also, I hope you guys have been doing good. I haven't heard from you guys in a while. I feel like my schedules have been out of sync. But I hope you had a good stream. I hope everything was all good. Vanessa's, honestly, I just kind of feel like most characters are okay. You go really fast. Okay, what are you, my wife? That's exactly what she said. Oh shit, a roguelike. No, that's kind of awesome. Dude, yeah, no, I hope that's going good for you. I mean, what roguelikes have I been playing? Definitely I've been not playing as many because I've been too Bazaar pilled. I don't think that they stand a chance. They've got 50 burn on them. That's rough. That's 3rd degree minimum. Hey, bro, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. I had to wait to give a second shout out, but it's here. That's it. Mods, kill this guy with a hammer. No, I'm kidding. Not instantly getting the shout out. Literally couldn't be my mod. This board is crazy. This team is good. What do they do right now? Don't worry about it. When you use a tool, items adjacent to it gain crit. Well, you're a tool. You're a tool. Sorry. I'm sure that that's upsetting for some people. You're not a tool. I didn't mean that. We should put this over here. Well, if you're going to be there, it's just too hard. First time you fall below half. I don't know. Your poison weapons have +2 for each. Wait. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Just take the one that says do a lot more damage. Laziest mod, killing him with a hammer right now. Thank you. It's about time. Cyberbullying isn't a good look. Then explain why everybody on Twitter.com does it. Which, remember, anybody who wants to tell me it's X the Everything app, you're not wrong. However, it is still Twitter.com. That's still the URL, and until that's changed, it's still Twitter.com. They texted me today and said, last day, get over here. I mean, the epidemics in America are truly getting worse. People need pills to survive. All right, guys, I'm gonna go take my, what's the one that people use to lock in? Oh, fuck. I totally forgot the one I was thinking of. Oh, I remember my middle school teacher tried to sell it to me. That's real, by the way. That's real. Adderall. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep, you got it. Yeah, my middle school teacher tried to sell me Adderall. Now, why? Well, honestly, at this point, you know, it's water under the bridge. I didn't take her up on the offer. Maybe the finals? Oh, I have heard of the finals. I've never really tried it out myself. I have seen... Holy, I don't know if anybody else has been keeping up with the marathon news. What a game. Sorry, no, it looks really good. I actually don't know who the... Oh, my rat died from how much I was laughing. That's crazy to me. Okay, there we go. We're back. But yeah, no, dude, I've been watching some of the marathon gameplay. gun to my head, ask me who the game is made for, I can't give you an answer. Because it looks like Tarkov, but like an off-brand version of Tarkov. And I just don't understand. Because, like, Tarkov players are tired of Tarkov, right? So who is the off-brand Tarkov supposed to appeal to? It's not the Bungie Crucible players, because they hated the part of the game where they had to, you know, go around and try to get their drops and all their loot. They hated the looter part of it. They just wanted to do the PvP part of it. It's not the PvE players of Destiny, because they hated the PvP part of it. So there was nobody there who was like, ooh, finally something for me. So I've been racking my brain trying to figure out who was able to get them to go, yeah, this is a good idea. Let's sign off on that. Because I don't think that it was. By the way, if you heal your prestige back to 20, it still counts as a diamond 10 piece. Dude, a diamond 10 piece. Damn. I really like your mouse. All right, bye-bye, man. Have a good day. No, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day as well. Unless you wouldn't like to have one, in which case I wish you your best. I'm not here to try and force good days upon people. Coldest take I've heard. What? Wait, hold on. Are you of the opinion that Marathon looks really good? Or are you just saying, like, it's so easy to beat on it because it looks horrible? Now, the one thing that I won't accept, though, this is the one piece of slander I won't accept. People keep saying the game's aesthetic style looks like shit. I am all for a AAA gaming studio attempting to have a game that looks unique. I'm all for that. And as much as I think the game needs a lot more polish to look good, I'm happy they tried to take the art direction somewhere unique. Did it work for them? We'll see. I mean, like, the gameplay just looks bad is my issue. Not even the graphical style of it, just like the gameplay in general. We'd probably kill Scoville. I don't know what we have no survivability aside from what, well, we have shielding. The One Piece, holy shit, I did say that. I remember it. But now every time we, oh yeah. Actually, no, we have plenty of survivability, especially against shield, right? Or against burn, because all we're doing is shielding. And this bad boy's already up to 200. I mean, ooh. This game's feeding you is so crazy, you can play and not think. That's honestly where I reach my stride. When you burn, this gains 5 burn for the fight, and it's pickled peppers. Didn't Peter Piper pick a thing of those? I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember him doing that. I was there. When you sell this, gain 2 regeneration. Spit in my face, please. It actually hurts less. As in your take's on point. Yeah, what can I say? I try to be correct most of the time. I mean, this could be anywhere. Not there. We have a lot of shield items that I think it actually is not a bad idea to... Okay, so when you haste, this gains 20 damage for the fight, and then its shield's equal to its damage, and it's an aquatic item, but it's a... So, like, this is... Okay. When using adjacent non-weapon, this gains 15 shield for the fight, so that's not going to help at all. Neither would Nesting Doll, but, like, so... If I were to take this... We could probably remove... I mean, Lighter can go at any moment, right? Like, it's just kind of here because it's fast, does burn triggers, gets Zorcid popping more. Zorcid popping more means Volcanic Vents pop more. Vents popping more means Zorcid pops more. Zorcid popping more. I think you might have heard this one before. It gets the Vents to pop more. So, I don't think that... I just feel like I'm too succinct. Like, you, Squidward, you don't fit. Now, a shielded Lighter on the other hand... I don't know, man. I don't fight. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, man? They're just giving me items. They're just putting them in front of me. They're saying, feast my child. It's that one picture of the guy feeding the deer out of the palm of his hands. You've seen it. We've all seen it. Don't act like I don't know what you're talking about, because that'll make me sad. Sells medium and large items, buys your small. Don't really care. First of all, I have no small. I mean, like, obviously I do on my board, but, like, mine's huge, probably too big. That's what the doctor was saying. Said I should keep any weight off of it. Tells you medium and large. It just doesn't feel good. I don't know what you're talking about. Mainly, like, my Zorcid kind of be pumping. Who's out here pumping they Sids? Okay, the luxury kiln is not going to be used on this run. I know that it does gain value when I sell properties. I'm just not, it ain't me, right? Like, I ain't no fortunate son. I ain't no senator's son, even. Top 10 songs to misunderstand the point to and put in a war movie. What else do we have up there? Painted Black. Painted Black's definitely up there, right? Like, everyone's like, oh, dude, that's the kind of song I'd be listening to if I was on the Black Hawk helicopter. Hey, man, read the lyrics. Yeah, Fortunate Son's probably my favorite. They use that in so many, like, Vietnam War movies, and I'm not sure if they listen to the lyrics of it. Namely, the people who are like, it's a patriotic song. I don't really think a criticism of war and the fact that the rich get to buy their ways out of it while the poor have to die for people who don't care about them. I don't really know if that's, like, pro-war. I'll give it anti-rich, but, like, I'm just gonna get rid of the chum bucket. Plankton in shambles. He's been trying to rebuild that thing for about 14 decades at this point. I don't know, sure. Yeah, why not? Just fucking upgrade the, yeah, okay. Submersible. If you have another vehicle or large item, don't. Now, the shielded cutlass, I mean, it was interesting. I mean, fuck, dude, that's so good. I mean, that's so fucking good, right? 30% crit chance when you crit shield 10. Oh, okay, so how would a man, or whatever I am, I guess, how would I fit this in? Because it's just like, it's all so succinct. Hear me out. Is it ditch the bayonet? Fuck Zorsid. Okay, I think you're insane. 2 seconds of haste on volcanic vents means a lot to me. It means a lot. It's my only source of haste right now. Fuck vents. You think 36 burn isn't that good? I mean, I'm over here pumping 4 burn every 3 seconds. This guy's 7 seconds for 36. I think that's a little bit better. I mean, I guess technically, if you want to argue, this one would be 6 over there. I feel like it's a poison shield build. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to take it, but I don't know if I'm going to reinvent the wheel yet. I don't know if I'm going to bite the hand that feeds just yet. And then we get an extra fight going just for some more XP. Thank God. That would have been very embarrassing. There was not a fight behind this door. If I just clicked that and they went, it's a relaxing day. Enjoy your day off. I would have been a little bit peeved, dare I say. I'll even say it. I would have been miffed. I would have been. I'm miffed. I'm sorry to use such harsh language. I understand some people are watching this with their children, to which I say, become a better parent. But I'm sorry. I use strong language when I feel strong feelings. Your medium weapons, look, it's not a crook build. As funny as it would be to be a crook build, it's not a crook build. Now, upgrade a silver or lower tier item, or get a silver skill. I think that it's gotta be like this one, right? Like, I don't think I give a fuck about upgrading either of you. First time you create, nope. Or sorry, freeze 1 item for 3 seconds. It could be. We have at least 7 items in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Precisely 7 items in play. That is a plus 20 damage. When one of your weapons gains haste, if it already has haste, gains plus 5 damage. Now, that's insane, but it's just not something that I'm set up for. Unless we were going to do, well, Bayonet can't even gain haste because it doesn't have a cooldown. So I think I'm just going to give plus 20 damage across the board. I just think that helps everything ramp up. I'm going to do something insane here. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to get a little wacky, a little wild, if you will. I'm going to fight the Lich. Now, what do I put out to fight the Lich? I don't know. Just fucking don't kill me, man. Don't kill me. I think he does. I've never beat this guy before, and I don't know what you're supposed to do to beat him. And then, like, you could call this a throw. And I don't think you'd be entirely incorrect for it. So what does this even do? When any non-weapon is used, charge this 1 second. Oh, I see why this guy's so strong now. No wonder people are like, this guy's fucking impossible. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. I think he does get us then. Yeah, we're up to 160 on us. Oh, if there wasn't the freeze everything. If he didn't have the Gorgon's gaze also. Okay. It's worth learning. I don't think I've ever fought the Lich. I've always just been too afraid of him. Now, am I behind on XP? Not really, because we've been getting good fights and been doing good XP otherwise. So I'm not mad at that. And now I've got it as knowledge that exists with... Holy shit, was that plus 25 instead of oh, it was plus 20 instead. Okay. It's still good. When you slow, yeah, I don't do that. How do you beat the Lich, and why does he appear in day 6? I think, unironically, if I would have put out Shielded Amulet and got rid of, like, the shielded lighter that was constantly going off, we'd have a better chance, because the reason he's so strong is that book keeps charging when I was using lighter and some of the other items, but not Zorsid, not katana, not bayonet. So I think it's unironically one weapon Vanessa wins, which is like, surprise, surprise. Upgrade an item? Why not? We're here. When in Rome. Just fucking give me a better bayonet, man. It's been bronze for so long. I'm never going to get it to upgrade on its own. I just think that it's worth using the upgrade on. You could argue that it was not worth using the upgrade on, and then we'd have to, like, make out with each other and kiss. So I probably wouldn't be doing that if I were you. Now, you got the Sea Dog Saloon. Diamond Pearl could have been better. Well, guess what? Now you gotta kiss me. Sorry. I don't make the rules around here. I just set them and enforce them as I see fit. Ooh, big damage. Okay, we're dead. If it ever goes off. Yeah. Fucking... I'm just gonna say it. I don't care that you broke your elbow. No. Why do I have to fight 2 Gorgons of the freeze everything? Why do I have to fight that twice? That doesn't seem fair to me. It's fine. I didn't even read what any other items did. Now we try and reinvent the wheel? Possibly. But we do have slow potential. We've also got ambergris that I can sell at any point in time if we see something we really want. None of these fit that description. Now, you could say that diving helmets should be out, right? Like, I don't even know if I would agree with you, but you could say that we do, like, a diving helmet into a... second Zorsid into something like this, and now we've got haste going across the board. I'm not even sure if I'm mad at that, honestly. Something like this? I don't think I'm mad at that. Am I getting up, you know... I don't know about that. I don't think I'm clapping my shit to that. But I've tried. When you slow charge this 2 seconds, then we have Zorsid. It's enough to make a guy think, isn't it? Because you've got this and this, right? And then if I put it in between 2 friends, which it would be, then this would shoot with triple multicast, get both of the triggers from this bad boy right here. It's hard to say they're wrong, isn't it? It's hard to say that that's not an idea, because then you also have dock lines to put out. It's very hard to say that that would be the wrong choice, isn't it? So if you think it's that good, take it. Well, I don't recall saying all that either, honestly. I mean, you have Amber. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think, do I feel like pivoting to it? Like, is it a worthwhile pivot? Because we have your weapons have +2 poison for each weapon you have. Or sorry, your poison items have +2 poison for each weapon you have, which is also why getting out another Zorsid I don't hate, because we get more poison going on both of these. And then we'd be able to crit more. Let's hold on to it. Let's think about it. Let's mull it over for right now. What's the future of this build? Some form of scaling needs to happen at some point, right? Artisan Dunes. Pay to double the effects of something. I'm actually going to put +2 burn on the lighter, so that way it gets 260 shield also. Okay, if I do this and lose, we have thrown the entire game. But I do love tossing. Now, you probably beat him. I agree. Yeah, now that he doesn't cleanse, I actually kind of think this guy is light work. So let's see. Let's put my money where my mouth is. If I think he's light work, then let's show that. Also, getting a golden lighthouse would cement the future that I was thinking of. If we don't get the golden lighthouse, well, c'est la vie. Sorry, I know not everybody speaks French. What can I say? I've been studying. I'm doing a little Duolingo from time to time. Or should I say dose lingo? Yeah, that's right. Doing Spanish too. Duo and Dose, by the way, would not be. I'm sure you understood that.
I'll fly right off it.
Your burn items have plus 10%. Fiery Rebirth. This guy just kind of does nothing, huh? Not what I am looking for right now, but what I'm going to do is sell this just so I can pick it up because we need the money. And then we will take ourselves a gold tier skill, I believe. Yeah, just a gold tier, just because, like, this could be anything. If you have at least 7 items, your items have their cooldowns reduced by 10%. I just think that that's impossible for me to say no to. I literally, I can't say no to it. I'm trying. When you use an adjacent item, slow one item for 1 second. Hold. Because then, when you slow, charge this 2 seconds. So, we could reach a self-sustaining point where we get to use like a oh, but I can't do it on a multi-cache. That wouldn't work. But let's think, because it would be 2 Zorsets. Let's imagine a world, right? A world in which this is our build. Okay? Just fucking, the order of what we have right now does not matter, right? So let's imagine a world where we're running something like this. We get an illusion array out in between 2 Zorsets. But I want it to be like this. I think I would want it to be something like this, maybe like that instead. In that world, would I pull this to put something next to it? I just realized how the fuck do you have so many enchanted items? Let's not talk about that, honestly. Because that's going to make when I lose even more embarrassing. Because then it would burn 1, which keeps the burn theme alive. And also, I can put it next to volcanic vents so that it gets triple that. But then you can put it in the lighter and the vents over, but then you'd have to cut something. You would have to cut something, that's true. And our only form of slowing would be this as of right now. So you got to like consider it's a world more like this because you'd want dock lines out, right? So if you want dock lines out, then what do? You probably pull vents actually. And if you're pulling vents, then you might as well put out the shielded lighter. But if you're going to put out the shielded lighter anyways, right? You put the shielded lighter like this and then you put the heavy bullets right here. What do we think about that world? Do we think that's a bad world to live in? I don't think it's a bad world to live in. And we still have 7 items. So everything's cooldown is kind of reduced still. This looks kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Mysterious portal. See what kind of items await us. See all that the Bazaar has to offer. Diamond tier item, 3 small items, or 2 XP. I'm just going to XP max. Call me a bitch. Please. It helps me. Give me a silver tier loot, because there's pretty much everything we can use. I just think you hate me. I think you hate me still trying to erase me. Now, what can we definitely drop? I think that the diving helmet's not going to be coming back out. I think that the diving helmet will be our next drop, but we're not at a point right now where I need to drop anything. We're going to be fighting a Pygmalion who's been doing nothing but losing, so this will make this very, very, very unhappy if it does not work out. And you don't want to see me when I'm unhappy. What the fuck do I do against this? Holy. It's just going to be like Giga Freeze, I guess. So then we get triple cast going. How's it feeling? It's feeling okay. His club has gone off. First time you fall below half, which he's about to do. He's frozen my lighthouse for 99 seconds, which might as well just, like, tell me to do not very nice things. With that said, we still win. Diving helmet helped us for a bit, but it's ass now. And what's wrong with ass? All of a sudden, ass is bad. Wow. Say that. Tell them when Kim Kardashian broke the internet. Much like Wreck-It Ralph 2 did. That's right, the 2 people who have ever broke the internet. Kim Kardashian and Wreck-It Ralph. Not as fast as I thought it would go. Yeah, I mean, well, it's not fair to judge that 100% because he was running slowing items in addition to freezing. So I don't want to speak to that too much yet. You use an aquatic item? Nah, this one can just go. Yeah, I'll just drop it now. We put bullet on the lighthouse. You want me to be your #1 with a bullet? A lonely god complex, cock it and pull it? So something like this. Ooh, I can see where you're coming from. Please pull up your pants. I can see it, dude. It's funny, it's freaking out the hoes, man. They're leaving. Yeah, I fuck with the idea you're going for there, though. I think that's a good idea. And then we put this back over here. We've got way more burn going on it. And then we've got good haste targets there. Transform your items into something new. Could be the start of something new. I saw the character in my feed. It's very funny. Thank you. Hey, what can I say? I designed it myself. It's a good thing that the guy who's in my Twitch chat right now is actually the person who designed him. And then he can be like, what the fuck? No, okay. So, because you have to consider, right? Like, this should sit in our inventory, but not necessarily be on the field. Because if we're fighting a pig, I don't think I want tripwire. He wants to do big hits not as often. If we're fighting a dually, I put in tripwire over dock lines, so we can... Well, this is only 2 items right now. So until I upgrade dock lines, welcome to the team. Now, I think volcanic vents can go no matter what. It just sucks, because, like, the more burn charges we get, the more Zorcid goes off. No, I fuck with this. I fuck with this. Good pivot. Say more. Dragon? Monkey D. Dragon from hit show One Piece? Holy shit, the Revolutionaries. We beat Dragon? It seems like everybody does. He kind of does nothing in the show, so... I was talking to somebody about it the other day, how I said, like, I can't wait to see what the payoff is for Dragon. When you use a medium item, one of your burn items gain... Oh, but it's when you use a medium item. So we need to go back to dock lines, but I think that's fine. One Piece reference? I know, he's here. It's Mr. Monkey D. Holy. We're still going pretty fucking fast, honestly. That was not a slow amount of burn to get, considering Dragon didn't even get to use anything, and that's why us using tripwire, so we're waiting for him to do stuff. I was about to do things in my pants. Enchant an item with damage effects. Is that good on this? Monkey D Dragon, my goat? Yeah, fucking the goat of sitting around and doing nothing. Random lighthouse? Isn't that one movie that has... It's like the black and white movie, The Random Lighthouse or something? All right, now, what is this? Just crit? Crit plus 50? If it's crit plus 50, that's fine. Yeah, crit plus 50 is fine. Would it being a weapon have been better? Maybe. But honestly, like, they're so similar that if you think that's the difference maker, I've got a fucking bridge to sell you, man. I think randomly doubling the amount of burn we're putting on would probably be better. 3 items every 5 seconds might be better than tripwire. We'll have to see. The enemies would have to be using more than 3 items across 5 seconds. Which, now that I think about it, we're playing the Bazaar. Yeah, that's going to happen. That will happen. So I think that's fine. Then we upgrade this bad boy. Love to see it. Roll me once. Shame on you. Oh, take me twice. Please. More slow on that is absurdly good for us. And then we get to move on. Damage is ass if you don't scale. I think it's double or triple the damage. Wait, really? I thought it did 10 times its burn. Never mind. 100 damage? Yeah, that's kind of whatever then. Dually, get tripwired. I'm sorry. I kind of fuck with the Alchemist Dually. I hate to say it, right? Because, like, I don't want to give Dually anything. He looks awesome as an Alchemist. He should have taken up this profession years ago. Enchanted Fire Drill, Fire Build. Look, I don't want to Doom Post too hard. We might just be cooked. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Ooh. He's hurting. He is hurting. Are we hurting more? I think he just cleansed half of his burn. Are you cleansing burn? Cleanse half your burn? Okay. I'm gonna give you guys a take then. Our build is absurdly and stupidly strong if he was cleansing half of his burn and we outburned him before he could kill us. That means our build must be very good, because that was one of the counters to our build, is somebody playing exactly coolant. So I'm not mad about that at all, personally. Now, what are we going to do here? I'm going to transform an item. And I'm going to transform the Toxic Bayonet. I don't think Toxic Bayonet's coming back, but another toxic item might come back. When you buy an aquatic item, that's not coming back. You can say you threw the Bayonet was better. Look at our build. The Bayonet wasn't getting slotted in. So I think that... Okay, this is called coping, all right? You'll learn. You'll learn in time. In due time, you will learn what it means to cope. I learned from a young age. From when I first had to defend my favorite superhero on the playground. Dude, it must be rough if your favorite superhero is Batman, though. Because, like, what are you supposed to defend when somebody goes, how would he beat Superman? I don't know, hope he has kryptonite. Yeah, dude, all right, sure. Absolute Batman? Isn't Absolute Batman the one who just kind of, like, punches people? Not that I don't want to make it sound like I'm against that, by the way. I think violence sometimes is the answer. Dude, and I know it's because superheroes are mainly for kids. I'm so sick of superheroes having that morality where they go, oh, you can't kill anybody. I love Daredevil. Daredevil is my favorite superhero of all time. I think that his I don't kill anybody morality, it's just like, come the fuck on, man. When you slow your item, getting 2% crit chance, I feel like that's just so good. That's just like way too good. Sells poison items. I've never seen Nightshade in my life. What do you have for me, man? What are you buying? Poison equal your other poison item gain +3 poison for the fight. That's just not going to help. But that would have been awesome earlier. We've got the second build in our fucking inventory. Oh, never mind. We got rid of the other thing. I liked... Did you watch Invincible? I liked all the moral plot lines. So I watched season 1 of Invincible, but I've got like this horrible habit of starting a show when it comes out and then never going back. I just started the game yesterday. Is this a good place to learn or am I in trouble? Hey, if you want to take my advice, we'll both be under a bridge by the age of 30. I'll see you there, man. It's time to invest it all in Bitcoin. I know right now it might seem like it won't pay back on dividend. No, I mean, so I try to be helpful, but I'm actually just like not good at the game. So do with that what you will. No, because Daredevil has a valid reason. He's a religious guy and there's a specific reason, unlike Batman. I mean, that's true. I'm not saying that I don't fuck with him having the moral code. I just don't. When I see the morality cause the deaths of others, but they have done plot lines where they did question Daredevil's morality. Specifically, I believe it was Bullseye is one of the main people who's like, well, go on, Daredevil, shouldn't you kill me? And I believe there is a strip where Daredevil does kill Bullseye because he's just done with him. He's like, you know what? Fine, I'll break my code. And he doesn't specifically kill him. He more directly doesn't save him, which causes him to die. Which is... I guess you can wash your hands of it at that point. I'm trying to think of what we sell, by the way, so I can roll again. I don't need my katana anymore. Fuck it, just sell the coral. I don't know. That's that guy from The Walking Dead, right? Coral? It sells for 8 gold. Man, slow one item when you slow haste. Okay. I think that's like... It's a harlot, right? This is... Who was the Beetle that, or who was the person that everybody in the Beetle hated? Was it all of the Beatles fans at least? Was it Yoko Ono who broke up the band? You have to remember, I was born in 2001. All right, my world started when the towers fell, so I'm not really as familiar. Do you slow faster than you burn? Technically, because of tripwire. But I would, if I use that, I don't know what I'd get rid of. To be fair, season 1 was the best in my opinion. I did like season 1 a lot. I really enjoyed it. Time to sell the katana. Burning the bridges. Yeah, I just feel like it's adding too much of an element of I'm not ready for that. Fuck, man. Sells for 4, sells for 6. Let's recoup some of our losses. I know Fireclaw could hit the field. It would be... I mean, we get to see. Fine. We'll see. We'll take this one. Now, I wouldn't put it out over Tripwire, but technically we'd have 24 burn on Fireclaw. That just doesn't seem... Oh, equal to 50% of the burn of your other items. Oh, never mind. Fucking out of here, man. Does that include you? Pylon could have been something over Raisin's Orson. Oh, I see what you're saying. It could have. I think that the reason I like this, though, as a core, is because it does create insane procs with this, but that's not the only reason I like it. This is insulating me against freeze, because if any of these get frozen, it's not nearly as big of a deal. If we were running Pylon, the only items that could be frozen would be Lighter, Lighthouse, Pylon. And then I think we'd get into a little bit of trouble with that one, legal or otherwise. Well, hold on to the claw for now. Apparently my inventory's full.
Go ahead.
I thought I had 2 slots, but I guess that's just me.
Makes this more fun. You should know I'm a bit of a legend on
Oh, man. Start going. Start using your items. See how that treats you, Vanessa. Oh, use a 7x multicast. No, no, no. I think that will be very good for you. It's time. Do you have anything that I really need to be afraid of? When you burn, your items gain 2% crit chance for the fight. Okay, and then you're burning a lot because of the multicast on dive weights next to incendiary rounds. I understand. I understand. You're kind of cooking. You're kind of cooking. By which I mean you're in the oven.
another round.
Goodbye. 7 wins get you a silver victory. So that's how that works. Good thing that this might be the first time I've ever seen this message. Guys, I promise it's because I'm on a new computer, okay? I promise that this isn't the first time I've ever got a silver victory. You'll have to take my word for it, okay? I swear. On me nan, dude. On me nan. That's how you know it's real. When he breaks out the Britishisms. That must be crazy to wake up every day and be British. Me, personally, I couldn't do it. Do I have to restart to get rid of this ghost item? Because there's 2 here. Hold on. I'm going to exit the main menu. And then I'm going to click the play button and resume. Resume, even. Okay. Cool. Ghost items are gone. I like keeping these 3. I think volcanic vents don't matter anymore. Then I'm just going to give myself a little bit of HP real quick. I know we don't need it, but I honestly did not need these. Oh, no, I needed large items. No, I should have gone Midsworth. Never mind. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm a dumbass. Why am I going here? I need even less weapons. I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling crazy. I'm acting like it was the run way back from before. Just give me gold tier loot, because there's so much we could use. That is really just like not what I was looking for. Thank you so much. That changes absolutely nothing. Now, this is an example of where I should have swapped over to using dock lines, because I know what's in this fight, and there was no reason for me to stay on what we have right now. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever. We'll get some value out of it for sure. I don't think, yeah. Can you have used the middle guy skill? Maybe. I was honestly greeting for $40. The kinds of things that man would do for $40, they change you. Fuck. When you crit, reduce this item's cooldown? No. By 1 second for the fight. Wait. I mean, it's not worth running, right? But that's kind of sick. Yo, I bet Mac has some sick magic carpet builds. Trade health for power? I'd rather not. Deadly? Gaining 25 regen? Just give me this one. If you could ever enchant the carpet with slow. Oh, that's true. I maybe should have kept it. Especially because we're not struggling for inventory space. This one I'm definitely going to get rid of, though. The generating dagger? Yeah, that's not happening. Small items. We've got a lot of small items we could upgrade. So how about instead of getting any of those items, you, like, spit on my... Ooh! That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hard for me to be upset with that one, which sucks, because complaining is the backbone of the internet. Now, what are we looking for past what we have right now? I don't think there's any... You haste one of your weapons if it already has haste. Oh, I see what you're going for here. Now, you can still be slowed, though. Yeah, so I think I need to rely on the idea that you can get slowed. And then just kind of keep going from there. And pray that it's enough. We've got some good burn going, but they are scaling. They are scaling a lot. Way more than I would like. Okay, yeah, we just lose to this. But it wasn't bad. We just need more burn on everything. And then we can win that. So how do we get more burn on everything? It's a great question. Probably a gold skill over an upgrade, just because we might be able to get something. When one of your weapons gains haste, if it already has haste, it can't. Your weapons have, for each friend you have, not good. Exactly one weapon. When you haste, your items gain 2% crit chance for the fight. First time you haste each fight, freeze 2 items for 2 seconds. Probably just more crit chance across the board. Because we do haste a lot. I think. I don't know. That might have been the game losing choice, but you know what? It's my choice.
What can I get?
It's my game to lose. Fuck. Okay, none of those.
It's been
Doesn't it charge more on upgrade? I thought they removed that because I thought like every time an item charged more on upgrade, they went, "This is too broken. We had to remove it." Just give me the bronze chocolate bars because I want to keep my money so we have some spending power. Void, I don't think we can deal with. Are you the use a small, charge a large? Yeah. Juggler would, I mean, that would change things. Then we'd have even more charge going. That would change a lot. I mean, a man would do a lot of things to juggle right around now. Now he's going to hit me for 700, classic. Never hit me for 0, man. You're supposed to hurt me. Wait, how did it go off and not deal any damage? What?
it's over already. We
Okay, no
barely
cooldown goes by 2 every upgrade. That's still good, though. That's definitely still good. Small items or eat it fins. I don't really care too much about my small items, which might sound like sacrilege, but it's true. I'd rather just get more shield on this one. A 6-second diamond lighthouse. That would be insane for us. Non-weapons is most of our build, but Pearl's dig site could be anything, including something from our build.
crossing the ground.
And I think that's kind of the chance I'm looking for in my life. Use a property. It's just not worth it. It's funny, though. Sell for 8. 8's just not enough money. If we're going for a money play, it would have to be something like this, right? Like Cove would be the money play. So now there's a question. I mean, 2 roads are kind of like diverging in a yellow wood, and I'm no Robert Frost. Probably a Cove. Just so we have some money going. Yeah, probably just this one. You seem cool. Holy, wait, that might be the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Wait. Holy shit, are you adopting? Okay. Worst case, we get an enchantment here. Best case, we win. Let's see what you got, Tiot. That's a lot of damage. I am staring down a loaded barrel. Holy, that's a lot of damage. But you go fast, don't you? You want to go very quick. I can feel it. Okay, we can go a little bit slower. That's all I ask. I like that you're going fast. I think that's awesome. Love that for you. Can we slow down a smidge?
Next time,
Thank you.
boys, less blunder.
Slow is awesome. You seem pretty uncool to me. All right, that's it. Guys, kill this Derp the Froggy guy. That's it. Show me what happens when frog legs get salted post-mortem. First 8 times you use a weapon each fight, charge another item 1 second. If you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicle. I feel like a tripwire is a vehicle. First time you burn each fight, freeze an item for 4 seconds. So Flurry's pretty good. I played Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Bro, are you gonna say Flurry? Because I was thinking it's either Flurry or Reroll. TBH Reroll? That's kind of what I was thinking. Because, like, I have too many things for me to care. When you freeze, your items gain crit chance. The first time you poison each fight, freeze something. Wow. This could not have gone worse. Holy. Wow. Actually, hold on. Okay. Are you about to say Streamline Weapon? Streamline Weapon and hope that this becomes a weapon? Yeah, Streamline Weapon might be crazy. That's kind of what I was thinking. Is you hope that one of them becomes a weapon. They hit every build but yours. It's okay. We persevere. We overcome. Cells, I honestly, like, this probably isn't the right choice. But it's what I'm going to do. This is free money generation, right? Oh, wait, no, you only gain 1 value. Whatever. It's still fine. There's not a single bad gumball. Even the normally useless yellow gumball has good use for... Yeah, fuck you, game. I knew the second I said the useless yellow gumball, they'd be like, by the way. Hope, in case you forgot. All right, drop all those. And now we're on to something. What is it? I don't know. I close my eyes when I play this game because it's scary. Obsidian is 10x on Lighthouse, but I still think at the moment crit was better. Yeah, I mean, like... What? Okay, hold on. Deal 75 damage. When you poison, freeze, or burn, charge this 1 second and it gains 75 damage for the fight. Okay. World's worst build of all time has just dropped. What if I just put the Slumbering Primordial over these 3? It could happen. The slow... Oh, wait, but slow doesn't count for this. Join us in following Spoopy Joe. What are you guys talking about in voice chat that made you need to call him out? Then you, like, lose the video game? I see what you're saying. Okay. Now, there is a world. I don't want to get rid of Illusoray because he's such a good battery for us. But with the streamlined weapon, poisoning equal to Blowgun's damage as Zorcid constantly feeds into Blowgun actually just doesn't even sound bad to me. I just don't think it's the build for it. But if there ever were to be a Blowgun that would work, it would be with a build like this one, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Just wanted to make sure chat knows to follow Spoopy Joe. It's true, it's true. He's streamed like once before. I'm not going to be throwing that one on, by the way, but I was thinking about it. Electric eels. See, like, I don't like when they make me make choices. I far prefer when I wasn't given options like this. I say keep the eels, or like keep what I have. Because the other option, which I'm going to do right now, is just sell this, buy this, and then we get free food. Keep what you have. Yeah. Eel is funny. It is funny. I just couldn't really think of anything that, like, helps me with eels. Also, I then thought about how I'd have to reinvent the wheel. Nah. Void Colossus. Most right guy, 100%. Okay. You kind of need a different item combo for it. Yeah, I think eels are funny. His skills are crazy. Do I beat him? Doesn't he destroy everything I hold near and dear? When you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. Dear Lord. If he instantly destroys the lighthouse. Okay. We're fine losing a Zorcid. That's like nothing. That actually means very little to me. You just have enough burn on you now that it doesn't even matter, right? You're already dead. Okay. Yep, I was correct. 100 burn, or 100 crit, 100 crit. Our crit does ramp pretty well. Okay, well, because, like, what's a man to do? And the rat hath fallen once more. That's just because, like, my cheap-ass camera sometimes unfocuses. God knew I would be too strong. I mean, free 50. First of all, there's no such thing as free money in this world. You can't make money, you can only take money. But second of all, give me loot. Because I feel like there's so much good loot. Now that is not just good. That makes me feel emotions I haven't felt in a long time. Holy. The part of me I thought was long since dead. Just thought I'd let you know. No, it was a very good heads up. If you want to know how I fixed it, it was very professional. I put my hand over the camera, removed my hand, and then it was ready. Yeah, I feel like the lighthouse is probably just the best one to keep pumping everything into. He's a wizard. I think that Donald Trump would say that I know my way around computers far too well if judging off what he said about Baron being able to turn on a laptop is true. Do I think it's true? I don't know, but I do think it's really funny. Camera, so you aren't a real digital mouse? Fuck, no, obviously I am. I was saying, like, if I had to use a camera, which I don't, which, like, we all know I don't. But, like, if I did, then in that world, I had to refocus it. Obviously, that's very different. My immersion? No, the fuck, dude. If VTubers have one thing, it's kayfabe, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I'm not a VTuber. I'm like a guy. I'm like just a rat who clicked go live. I just happened to find the button. Dude, I was so afraid before I went live that my audio was going to sound like shit because I quickly set up everything. Unsubbing from only rats? You can't do that, man. That's how I feed my children. Come on. You think that I could make money if I didn't throw a little ass? In this economy, there's simply no shot. You know, people are actually grieving when Gargoyle retired. The character she was playing to, like, actually stream. Oh, yeah, I mean, look, I understand because people are very attached to the character, right? But, like, yeah, for me personally, I was like, she's obviously just going to go indie after this and just not have the contractual obligations. Which, don't get me, I'm not saying you shouldn't be, if you were sad about it, that's like, obviously, you know, she's a big part of your life, whatever. Okay, well, we're going to have no items. I hope you guys enjoyed when my build had items. Dooley? You are a scourge, a plague. Oh my god. This guy You want to know who we need to get with hammers? Dooley. Really cool build. Yeah, man. The fact that I couldn't play the game was awesome. We both downloaded for free. How come his was better than mine? All right, guys. Genius idea here. Random enchant on the tripwire. What the fuck? Is this just shiny? It's a double slow duration. 4 seconds slow on every item you use. By the way, I would like to point out that Dooley, every single time he used an item, he was getting slowed for 2 seconds. I just really like to make sure we were all in understanding together that was his build, getting slowed for 2 seconds after every item he used. As long as we're completely in agreement on that, then I'm happy. To me personally, that seems a little bit absurd, but I mean, that's why I'm not on the balance team. Make sure we do these. I hope you guys are locked in for the part of the stream where Salted Slices slowly buys gumballs. Like, if you played Dooley, you'd run Power Drill every game. He has no builds. Yeah, I mean, like, do I prefer it, though, to when Monitor Lizard didn't let me see the kids? I think I still do. Because even the drill builds, which are very strong, I'm not trying to downplay drill builds, I still feel like I prefer fighting those to Monitor Lizard. And is this next level A1 hatred? Yes. And I stand by it. Now, does our build go fast enough to deal with Volcus Enforcer? Probably not. But I'm just going to bet on the idea that there's no way he'd freeze my lighthouse. Because how could you? It's literally made of fire. Think about that one. Checkmate. Okay, he's frozen my lighthouse. Doesn't make much sense to me, but... With 200 burn on him, I think we win. Even when this starts firing like crazy. Hold. Hold. It doesn't get to fire. I don't know. I can... Oh, freeze both players' items for 1 second. Oh. I just don't want anything you have to give me. Freeze both players' items for 1 second. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I was looking for. How'd you know? Now, a smart man would upgrade my lighthouse here, but what if I get a skill that, like, makes burn items stronger when you use them? Burn items have +3 burn. Your burn items have +4 burn. Now, okay. I'm not trying to say that they fucked up with the balance of the game. How are these two skills the exact same tier? Somebody just, like, explain it to me. How are these the same tier? Your burn items have +4 burn. Your poison have +4 poison. Your burn items have +3. In... What the fuck? Balance is kind of fucky. Yeah, I think I just noticed that one. When you use your leftmost item, burn 3. When you haste, your items gain more crit chance. What do I do here? Because, like, this isn't bad, right? 3 more burn every time lighter goes off. Whatever, that's fine. I would like it to be when lighthouse goes off, but I don't think I could find a way to do that. Left eye does nothing. Every time we're hasting, we're already getting crit. I don't care about getting it faster. We already get to 100% crit before the end of the fight. So do I roll and, like, greed for something else? Sorry, stupid question. Reduce cooldowns by more. Yeah. 15% over 10%. That should be pretty large for us. That's not bad at all. Sells non-weapons. You mean my entire build? Okay, well, none of those. All right. Well, hey, thanks. Honestly, I think I understand why people are going to weapons. If that's the kind of goods you offer, you have to offer a good that's better than the weapons they'd be getting. And unfortunately, I was not offered a good or a service. You're level 17 and I'm level 16. Hardly fair. If we lose, it's obviously a level difference. I've played Pokemon before. But if we win, we're just better. This looks like it's going to be a slow lighthouse build. Uh-oh. Their lighthouse is shiny. What the fuck is this thing? Jason items have their cooldowns reduced. Oh, haste and slow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm beating a shiny lighthouse. You did lose 2 PVs? Was it 2? I thought it was just the 1. I remember losing the Lich one. What other one did I lose? I actually have 0 clue. That's still a good run. Probably could have been 10 wins if, like, a better person was piloting it, because I felt like everything was given to him. The fact you could have gotten a shiny lighthouse is so funny. Wait, could I? Wait, what did I do wrong to not get it? Did I, like, curse out the Pope right before he died? Do you guys think the Pope played the copy of Undertale that MatPat gave him? Or do you think he unfortunately passed before he got to play it? I'm sure that was his one regret if he did pass before playing it. I mean, Undertale was given to him all the... MatPat had to fly for a while to give it to him. And it was a Steam key, which is honestly probably the funniest part about it is that MatPat just gave the Pope a Steam key as though anybody over the age of 60 can navigate the Steam UI. You probably read the... Oh, hey, look. This one actually will have animation now. You probably read the Steam key information and thought he put a hex on him. Is that smelling salts? Oh, sorry, that's a shrinking potion. No need for that. Already plenty small. All right. So what do we need to get Mac? We're getting close. Now, as a Pygmalion player myself, allow me to tell you my goal for this Pygmalion run. Somehow get a bronze victory. Just like, somehow. I am so unbelievably ass on this character. I do nothing at all. I show up and hope they take pity on me. Not all Jabalians are pacifists, but mine is. I'm yet to figure out a build for Pig that works. I guess last week I did do really good with Money Tree Pig, but that doesn't really count because like Money Tree was so good that they hotfix nerfed it. So I'm not going to count that as my victory. I'm going to count that as the game balance's defeat. Slow. This has double damage, double damage. Slow yo-yo. There's the heal shield bill, I guess. That's the worst part. That's the one that I always play, and I feel like I never do anything. Not gonna lie. Okay. Are you gonna say how these are atrocious options? You just turtle up so much the burn time gets them. Yeah, I guess that's my issue is I always go for an other win condition. Double seems crazy. This man just watched Macbeth for the first time. He's toiling and troubling. Double, toil and trouble. It could work. Was it Macbeth? Was that one, or was that one Hamlet? Sorry, I'm not exactly up to date on my Shakespeare lore. He hasn't dropped anything new recently. I'll get back into Shakespeare when he drops. Yeah, double. I'm 32 damage off rip is pretty fucking good. I gotta give him that. I think this is the one that's... No, I fucked it up. Okay, give me any medium item in the game. Flail, sure. Silver medium, that's fine. I thought that was the one. There's a pig option where you can like get 2 income. I thought that was the one where pig can get 2 income because as long as I choose that on day 1, I feel fine. Now, granted, getting a flail for free, honestly, not bad at all. I think we can beat anybody. Just give me pyro. Why? I don't know. I've just got like a proclivity to burn. I just love playing burn. And I almost never have a good win con for it. I don't think that matters. Holy. Pretty good damage for day 1 already. Now, what am I going to do if I get any of these burn skills? Fucking nothing. I've got nothing that uses them. I'm just hoping I get lighter. 3 seconds. Deals 6 damage. Fine. Cinders. Really what I was looking for, but I mean, we take what we can get in this world. Okay, don't need the tiny furry creature. Already plenty of those in my DMs. Just don't think any of these make me feel any kind of way whatsoever. Except for maybe like Doc Holliday.
Make me proud.
Just it's something to put out for now. Your weapons gain damage for the fight. Now, the nice thing about this one is it would go off right before the obsidian brass knuckles go off, which means it'll give +10, but it's not actually just +10 because this is doubled. So it would be +40, I believe. So +40 right before it goes off should be pretty good. The question is, will I live 16 seconds against just like random things? And I think the answer we all know is no, but I'm just gonna like, now if I'm upgrading a bronze item, do I upgrade Lumbors or do I upgrade this so that it gets a higher base damage? I don't think it affects its cooldown, so I probably just upgrade Lumbors because then Halliday can also go off. Lumbors is actually good. Okay. I'll take your word for it. +10 damage for the fight now. We might have a one-shot on our hands. Dooley, prepare to get your face caved in by a pair of brass knuckles. I've been waiting so long. Guys, I think Dooley might kill us. I don't know what any of these do. When you use another tech, charge this. When you slow, charge this. But nothing slows right now. Yeah. You put extract out just to fucking flex on me. Holy. Oh, wait. It scales itself now. I don't think it used to. Yeah, never mind. He doesn't stand a chance. I wish the brass knuckles finished it, but still, he didn't stand a chance. Then we get the Jabalian Flail out. And I think we're on to something, because then the Flail has triple cast plus the Lumbor scaling. Isn't this then this got to be a Jabalian War Drum build. And then we can upgrade another bronze item. And just in time, I've got just the guy. Holy man. Okay, strength of some kind. Heal items, heal for each non-weapon you have. I mean, you just hate me, Pip, right? Strength, never mind. Pip, you and I, it's us against the world. My favorite Cloak and Dagger quote. Love hearing that one 19 times. So what else does the tiny furry creature have? If you have a toy, you can play with it. Unfortunately, brass knuckles aren't considered a toy. Tell that to my younger brother. That's actually... Okay, it wasn't brass knuckles, but he did give me a black eye with a screwdriver when we were kids. I gotta say, might be one of the luckiest days of my life that he used the blunt end of the screwdriver to hit into my eye. Because the other one, I'd have a pretty sick eye patch right around now. No, I'd probably have a glass eye by now. Small and medium, that's our entire build. I guess I never really thought about that until right now when I said it out loud. Yeah, no, that's pretty lucky. I think Yo-Yo actually does have a spot in this build. He'd be playing Bazaar with one eye. Be fucked up. I mean, this should just be good, right? Because this will give plus 20 damage to Yo-Yo, which will then multicast off the flails going. That should just be good. We go fast. We eat ass. What else could we hope for? Rogue Scrapper? I mean, not for much longer. Yo-Yo can be wild. Yeah, I'm also thinking like we get the Jabalian War Drum. First good pig weapon build. Well, hold on. We're yet to see that in action. But then we get bop, bop. And then this one's, I mean, it's just huge. Holy. No wonder Pig says, haven't you heard? I'm huge. He meant it. Oh, it upgrades its damage as it's dealing the damage because it did plus 60 to finish there. What are we hoping for? Welcome aboard to Weapon Pygmalion, man. Holy. Has pig items including Lumbor? You wanted me to miss out the plus 10 damage on everything? Or I think it was plus 6. Couldn't be me. What are we hoping for now? I don't know. Double crit damage, and when you freeze, your weapons gain damage for the fight. When you sell this, your weapons gain damage. Love to see it. I mean, we got to put the 5% crit chance on this, right? Imagine if it hits. It will never. Imagine if it does. Nothing there. Oh, baby. More damage. Probiscus? I don't know. I'm not against it, honestly. Because, like, imagine if we get a heavy yo-yo, right? And then this goes off every time. It could be good. I'm just going to hold off on it for now. I want it to show up precisely when I need it and not a moment sooner. We're very broke right now, so I don't even feel like window shopping at small... I feel like window shopping at small items. We have enough to buy a yo-yo upgrade. Just none of those. And I'm happy to move on and save my money for the time being. Now we're fighting a Vanessa who hasn't lost yet. Very scary for day 2. That could mean anything in her build. You are a higher level than me, so we might just lose. Wow, that's quite a long Jean you have. Your Jean is quite large, I'm noticing. Okay, so we have one shot to one shot. Nice try, Vanessa. Nice try. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to think a long Jean could beat me there. Got to get up pretty early. The brass knuckles are doing absolute levels of work. Get a bronze item, 2 gold and bronze, or 5 spare change. This is the best money play I can do. And we're also going to hold on to the spare change in case we get the one guy who buys stuff. Now, this is the one where I get the income. Motherfucker, dude. Your leftmost item has plus 8% crit chance. All right, well, I know what my new leftmost will be. Sells non-weapons. Yeah, pretty much the exact opposite of everything I've ever wanted. Thank you. Get a small weapon. As much fun as that would be, I really want to get some regen and some more health going. Just so we have some form of survivability. We're all gas right now. Hold on, just give the game some time. They're setting my seed to have the worst weapons of all time going forward. Was the bronze spare change the right choice? I don't know. That's up to the game, if it loads. But I'm thinking about it now. It might have been more worth it to get loot. I doubt it, though. Was skipping the small item salesman, I think it was. Reynad's hacking your run. I can feel him inside me. That's unrelated to what's going on in my run right now. I just, like, exit the main menu and then click play. And whoa. You guys see that? Pygmalion glitched out. If this was 2012, we could have an entire creepypasta about this. I was just playing the Bazaar when all of a sudden... I should beat the, this one, right? Yes? I feel like we just have so much damage. Double cast every 7 seconds. Yeah, that's fine. You can? Cool. Mainly because I would love to get her skill. Her skill is fire too? Yeah. That's the main thing I'm hoping for. All right. So long as we never let precisely that happen, we should be fine. Well, you know, I don't know. Nice HP. Yeah, I'm sensing it. I've divined what item we're getting. Yep. And not a moment too soon. Thanks, man. Precisely what I was hoping for. You are more than I bargained for. Sell small and large. Now, economic seminar is just too good, unfortunately. Because I would really have liked some of those large items. Nothing here is too helpful. Spare change. Yeah, it's fine. Small items could have some value to them. Do you buy small items at +1 value? No, you just sell them. Okay. Feel like you could probably change your ways, your place, your state of mind. Now, Tusked Helm might be worth having. Who am I kidding? It's still going to be ass, but like, we can pretend. So we'll sell this one. We might as well sell that scrap now. We're at least getting some form of value for it. What else are we going to go for? The Signet Ring for some HP. And then I'll just sell the Cinders. I don't know. Why Cinders over one of your many spare change? Because this spare change is going to pay off, all right? Just you wait. It's going to hit. I'm building generational wealth. Upgrade a bronze tier item or teaches bronze skills. Guys, this is a horrible time to realize that I'm about to level up before going into a fight against players. Give me a bronze tier skill just because none of the upgrades really appeal to me. Your non-weapon items when you buy a weapon gain max HP. Sure. Got 20 bucks in nickels. And guess what's hitting the fucking field? They got me looking like an NPC out here. Hello, guys. Enjoy my loot. My items. Have you noticed I'm huge? I have. Mortar and pestle. Okay. There's going to be a lot of poison. And the magic carpet when you crit. I don't really know where your crit chance is right now. Oh! Your items gain 100% crit chance for 3 seconds. Oh, I understand what you're going for. See you in hell. Well, it was fun while it lasted. You had 7 seconds to impress me. Unfortunately, you're not getting the golden buzzer. I hate to be the one to tell you like this. Okay. Sell silver items? Boy, could I use some of those. What are we hoping for? Your weapons gain damage. The weapon to the left of this gains damage. We'll do this for now, just because it's really funny. Like, I think a silver yo-yo can hit. Yeah, but like, okay. Ooh, is apropos chapeau better? It's definitely not, right? If you have another tool, weapon, property, or apparel, this has +1 multicast for each. Tool, weapon, property, or apparel. Weapon. Apparel. Okay. So every 7 seconds, getting 3 casts of apropos chapeau might be better than grindstone. I didn't realize they changed how apropos chapeau worked. So that's on me for not understanding, for having a misunderstanding. Yeah. And then I think I'm happy there. For now. We've still got more money that we can yoink on out whenever. We can hit that yoinky sploinky on that shit. I like this. I like this. 2 gold and a weapon. Send me running. A narwhal? That's not happening. Now you need 1 heal item, though. Wait, why? Tool, weapon, property, or apparel. Now, I could use a tool. I don't know if there's any tool weapons. Well, probably the drill. It's definitely a tool. And I would argue a weapon. Flame juggler, I'm not certain on. I feel like he might go faster than we can take. You died a flame juggler? That's kind of what I'm thinking. We cream in retiree, which seems like he could use it. Yeah, I agree though that would be max value. I just still think this is better than Grindstone was. You have 8 seconds. Make your case. You either make your case or you die. Which one will it be? Now we have a heal item, which, I mean, we could put out. Health and shield items, those could be enchanted, but honestly, I just want to pay for, see what kind of economic items you give me. When you win a fight against a player, gain 2 gold. This gains value when it gains, or when you sell it, gain money equal to its value, sells non-weapons, but unfortunately, that's precisely what I don't want. Just give me a fight. I'm built for it. It was uneventful. Fucking wish it was not, man. Teaches silver skills. This is a lot. Weapon, we don't have anything that freezes. Burn 2. Damn. You can't afford to roll. That might be the most broke I've ever been called by the Bazaar. I'd do something like that. I don't know. Roll me. Just because those were atrocious. Rightmost weapon deals more. Give me this one. Put this one over here. All right, Pygmalion. Impress me. A brow. Why's he got that kind of trail going down? What are they implying about Pygmalion? Okay, what do you have? What do you have? You're a heal build with scaling 8 damage to everything you're doing. Oh, I get it. But your whole point is like, you can't fathom a world in which you're no longer healthier than me, right? Yeah, you just couldn't imagine what it would be like to be a weak little guy. Unfortunately for you, welcome to your life. Oh, okay. But Obsidian Kukri, pretty good build. Obviously not good enough, but hey, pretty good. Could Jim work for us? Jim might work for us. Upgrade a bronze item. It's a good thing that I never had anything to upgrade this one. This is what I was waiting for. Find an abandoned chest. I know better now. That is not what I'm looking for. We can just go here. You freeze, gain regen. When your enemy uses an item, charge this 1 second. Freeze 1 item for 1 second. Now, if I took that other one that had something to do with freeze, maybe there could be a world where I take cold room. That's not the world I'm in right now. So let's roll and see what other options we have. This is when you burn, you gain stuff at the start of each day. Okay, I think that it's worth just kind of standing on the vending machine for now. It's something, it's something. Apropos chapeau, I'm not entirely sold on. I would have loved, by the way, to buy ATM, but I just didn't really see a world in which I could do so. Now, ooh, you give me augmented weaponry? I was about to say defenses because I thought it used to be. Did these used to have the exact same icon? I thought they were both like a gray dog before. You're also scaling HP a lot. Yeah, the signet ring's helping a lot with that one. Holy, slowing everything for 3 seconds, damn. Yeah, they used to? Okay. No wonder, I was looking at them, I was like, but I remember I like the dog. Sharpening stone? I know exactly where to put that. Oh my god. 5 silver spare change. Is that too much generational wealth? Can a man have too much money? Silver spare change is just so much money, though. It's just such a hard thing to say no to. Then we just scale up the money's value, and we start going absolutely hog wild. Apropos chapeau upgrade. At Lottle, this item's cooldown is reduced by 2% for every 2 damage it has. Is that worth having out over apropos? Or over, because like it could also be over these two. And I'm not exactly huge on Tusked Helm and Halliday for what they're doing for me, but it is nice to get more value points that I'm allowed to like survive off of. Let's sell some of these over those two 100%. It's kind of where I'm at. Let's roll and see what else they got for us. Well, that would be nice to have now, wouldn't it? Do I have the kind of money, the kind of capital that can afford that? Das Kapital? Sorry. I'm on my communism arc? I don't know. It was bound to happen eventually. It happens to every streamer, I think. I'm not really sure. Either that or I think Asmon says they go woke. I'm not sure. I haven't really listened to enough Asmon Gold yet, and I don't think I'm going to going forward. Now, this is a rough one for me, right? Like a really rough one, because I do really like having Belt in my back pocket, because then you can just throw it onto the board and get, oh, but now Apropos Chapeau is only getting 2x casts instead of 3 because the other one was our apparel. So, okay, then, like, what if I did something insane and just sold Apropos to put Belt? Thoughts? Because it's only getting 2 cash, right? It's only giving 18 damage every 7 seconds. This is giving 20 damage every 7 seconds already, and this one's only silver. And we're not even getting any other value from any other part of Apropos, right? And then we have more time to scale. Therefore, more time to kill. Health is our survivability. I'm talking myself into it. All right, good call me. And just like that, Vanessa, I'd like to see you try. But, like, not too hard. I'd like to see you try a moderate amount. But enough that I can still win. Is mid unless you have a shield and heal item. Yeah, I mean, it does have a lot of value if you have everything. But now this is just, like, when you shield, right? Okay, so you're just kind of weapon spam, go fast. Kind of what I'm doing, too. But you also poisoned me for 3, which is fucking me up. It's throwing off my natural regeneration that I'm so known to have. Atlotto's way too slow. I mean, we win, but Atlotto was definitely still too slow. Atlotto might have to come back out later. It was even slower than everything else on my board after a rotation and a half. I'm not entirely against it. I'm just, like, noticing, you know? Hashtag noticing. Okay, here's my plan. Stealth weapons. I like weapons. You like weapons. Lumbors. Love those ones for me. Plus 20 or plus 15? Plus 15. Okay, fair. When this gains haste or when you freeze, charge it 2 seconds. That's not going to work for around these parts. Jabalian Longbow is probably better than Atlotto for right now. I don't know if I'm huge on it still, but this is why I scaled up this one's value, because then we can do this into this. And now we're just fucking racked in it. But who says you even have to make a choice, right? Like, I can just put that one over here. I think for the time being, Atlotto, look, while I appreciate everything you've done for me, I just don't think that you're unfortunately doing what we need right now. I'm going to hit myself with that. Call it there. Now, what is this? Make a pitch for a financial boost. Double your income. It has to be double your income. 4 XP is really good, but I don't have anything set up for money. Enclave Weeper? I mean, you're like a little ghost. How could you possibly hurt me? Casper taught me that I'm not supposed to be afraid of you. You're like friendly. So what are you going to do now? What does this do when you poison game regeneration? When poison, your poison items gain poison, and then you heal equal to your opponent's poison? Okay, so in other words, fucking nothing for a while? That's fine by me, honestly. Let's see. Maybe the 37 heal could really change a lot for them. Okay, well. It's starting to look to me like we're on a pretty decent run here. But this is the Salted Slices issue, right? I'm so good at early game to do absolutely nothing for so long. Now, this is upgrading what? A silver or lower? Or skills? Because, like, upgrading Belt is so good, right? Like, we all know. Oh, hey, look. Whoop. Because upgrading Belt's so good. But Getting silver skills. I don't know what skills I'd be looking for. Gold yo-yo? What does yo-yo do for me once it's upgraded? I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I don't know. And I don't have any way to preview it. If it's just more charge, it doesn't need more charge. It's your only fast item. Right. But if belt gets upgraded, then my slow items all get upgraded because I have 25% more HP to just stay alive. And so if I'm going to view it in that value sense, then I'm upgrading 4 items versus upgrading 1. To me, that's how I see it, at least. Because 25% max HP is a lot. Because if it was just like more charge, then I could see this one being better. Or sorry, not more. If it was more charge, I would see this one being worse. Sorry, because I don't need it to charge more. It's already the fastest one. Now we fight. Get an item. Okay. Cash register. Still playing the cash register. Hey, Squiddy. My inventory is starting to appear to be a mess. I will do nothing to change this. Sell small and medium items. That's pretty much everything I run with. No need to sell yet. Let's see what we're looking at. Study each value. Hour gains 1 value. Don't care. When you freeze, your shield items don't care. The property on the left of this has double value in combat. Also don't care. No, okay. It's not just a crook build. It can't be just a crook build. There's no way it's just a crook build, right? I only have Lumbors, Jabalian Longbow, Flail, Crook, and Atlatl. I can't see a world where that's a crook build. Because I'm using nothing but medium items to deal damage. So... And by the way, in truth, the reason I don't want it to be a crook build is I actually just think that Brass Knuckles is actually doing a lot of work for us. It's a very good finisher for us. And I think if I remove this from the equation, it just doesn't work out for us. But your carry is small. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is like, even though on paper, it does actually look not bad for Crook, I don't think that this is a Crook build. I mean, at most, it would be 5 medium items. We would have 80 more damage. 80 more damage starting on this one would reduce its cooldown a good amount. It would be 40% more CDR, 40%. We're looking at... It's just not that good. It would still only be 5 seconds on this one right around. And then this one's not really doing much. I just don't think it's fun. Also, it's fucking boring. Yeah. Get on out of here, man. I don't need your kind. It's like in most charged statement of all time. Okay. We need to make some choices, right? Because this is going to give me a spare change, a chocolate bar, and a truffle. This is going to give me 2 spare change. That means right now, I am essentially doing nothing. Right? I feel like it might be better just to have the chocolate value from this one too, because we can just scale this one. You don't need Atlatl. That's true. It was very slow. Now, if we ever get the Jabalian War Drum, would I be sad we don't have Atlatl? I don't think so. Because I think that I just remove Longbow, and then we'll go from there, probably. Or maybe even I remove Flail. But Flail's nice because it's guaranteed to be the triple cast, whereas there's only a chance to get triple cast on the other one. See you in hell, by the way. One of these days, this 5% is going to hit, and we'll be standing at the gates of Valhalla, man. We'll be looking up. But until then, we'll just continue to run through the opponents with nothing but brass knuckles and ease. Dude, can my camera fucking focus? I've done something to it. I've done something wrong. I've somehow gotten, like, splooge on it of some sort, and I don't know how that could have happened. Sells toys from any hero, get a non-weapon or gumballs. Fucking show me your toys, man. I don't even know what toys are. Pop snappers should not count as toys. If you're giving those to your children, what the fuck? Please don't. All right, then we will drop both of these. Just clear up the inventory space, put this bad boy back out, and then start scaling that one. 6 gold for a reroll. I'm down for that. Let's see what kind of other items we can get. How is this a toy? How, like, it's punching somebody in the face. That hardly counts. I knew the boys' E-sex night was a bad idea. You messed up the camera. Yeah, but like, dude, how else am I supposed to get action? How else am I supposed to get lights, camera? Roll me once. Shame on me. I mean, it's worth the upgrade. I just don't think it's like that good. Adjacent weapons gain damage for the fight. I don't care. Yeah, I just don't care. Unless I wanted to put it next to Yo-Yo and Brass Knuckles, and then we'd get plus 20 damage every 5 seconds on both of them. But then this one would go off less because it's not getting all the multicast fed into it. I just don't think that it's that worth it. Granted, I'm not blown away by the Jabalian longbow right now. It's not bad or anything. I think Flail is outperforming it, which is a sad day for the Jabalian longbow. Now, Thug or Chili Charles? Thug's skill is probably too good to ignore. But he also does max HP damage, which terrifies me, and slows us from doing stuff, because we're already a slow build. Dude, this could be a fort build. Wait, am I not cooking? Imagine we remove Yo-Yo and Belt, and this becomes a fort build, so all of these get an extra cast on them. That could go crazy. Now, if it is a fort build, I actually wouldn't want Bonk. But I don't have fort, so I don't think I should plan for something that might never happen. But double casting the Obsidian with an extra cast on Lumbors, giving 45 instead of 30 every time, would be astronomically good. Okay, we just need to go off one more time. Aim for only multicast for healing. No, you're thinking of the luxury tents. Luxury tents give multicast to all healing items. Fort increases your cooldowns by 1 second, and then anything that has a cooldown over 7 seconds, or it might be 8 seconds, gains an extra multicast. If it is 8 seconds, we're still fine because it would add an extra second to our flail and all that kind of stuff. Now, it does mean I shouldn't go for anything that's cooldown related if I'm thinking that's the way we want to go, but your weapons have 15% crit chance. If you have 5 or fewer items in play, we don't, right? No. I honestly just think 15% crit's fine. When was that added? Am I crazy? I think it starts at gold or it's only diamond. So, like, it is not a common item to see. Which is why I'm not exactly banking on us seeing it. But it would be pretty sick. Alright, we got nothing there. Ugh. Maybe I could... Nah, wouldn't have even been worthwhile. Sells weapons? Yep, that's my entire build. What do you got for me? Okay, well, that's absolutely 0 parts of mine. I don't know. Help me. I'm on my hands and knees. Please help me. More, far. Okay. You should be buying weapons for HP. He's right, you know. Kind of forgot I had that skill. You are a burn build with a lot of heal as well. Do you have any way to scale your burn in combat? I don't think so. Okay. So that part, at least, we're kind of safe on. Crit on the double damage. This one was huge, but I don't even think it's enough to get us out. We'll see. Oh, 1 second off. That's so unlucky. Honestly, it was the fact that this was enchanted with heal. If that was not restorative, we won. Damn. I mean, I guess it's a little unlucky that we have no form of survivability whatsoever. And maybe I should be doing something about that. But instead of doing that, what if I don't? Forgot to sell before we entered. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. Now, what about a golden one? Yeah, what about a golden one? I don't think that helps anything. Mormor is grandma in Swedish. Morfar is grandpa in Swedish. You fight in both my Nan and Gramps would be gentle. Don't worry. They fucked me up. I'm not going to buy that one for HP just because it's way too expensive. But I was thinking about it. You are apparel with nothing special to you. You used to be someone, cargo shorts. I'm sure it's still fine because of the multicast, but still. Sells tools. Nothing I have is a tool, so give me a free weapon just for the HP. And depending on who we fight, I honestly don't even know how we do against Wandering Shoal. You know what? You remember how I said depending on who we fight? Look, we'll hold on to it for now. No guarantees it's about to stay after the next shop. I think we still beat Wandering Shoal, though, because I don't think he does anything, right? No, you're not the guy I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the guy who has the tropical island on the left side. Which one am I thinking of? Treasure Turtle or something? Something along those lines. I think I moved too much for my camera to track me. I should probably see if I can do like something like in the software for my webcam that helps it autofocus better. Because I've seen other people use this webcam. It shouldn't be this bad at focusing on me. It's got like ADHD or something. He can't focus.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Now, not all Jabalians are pacifists. Have you guys ever thought about that? What has not been blowing me away? The Jabalian longbow. What could the eels potentially do? Not replace them, but could be pretty funny. We gotta think, which is really hard for me as it turns out. What do I do here? I don't think I care about the eels. Do I? Let's take them. And I know that seems counterintuitive when I said I don't care about them, but like I don't care about the boomerang either. Leftovers item gains value, get 2 gold and a silver loot. Give me some loot. We'll see what kind of items they're trying to give us. Permanently gaining 1 max ammo. Yeah, just honestly, like, say you hate me. Sells items. Now we can buy anything here, including this one. Yeah, this is the one that gives multicast to heal items. I'm just not. I don't think there's anything I can possibly get value out of there. Great to get a yo-yo there, though. None of you help me even a little bit, but at least you're a large weapon who I can buy and then sell later. By the way, that means the eel is off the menu. If anybody was hoping we were getting a little unagi later. Unfortunately, we will not. Absolutely no bronze items. Thank you guys for showing up. Small and large. I'm really looking for that Jabalian war drum. If you happen to have any in stock, it could really tie my whole build together. Ooh, go fuck myself, you say. Now that's interesting. I hadn't really considered it from that angle. Okay, all right. He might be cooking. All right, sell this one. Plenty of room for our items we're about to get at end of day. Plenty of room. We're gonna get one cut off. I don't know which one it is. I think it might be the chocolate bar, which is, unfortunately, I think the one I care about the most, but I'm not sure. Energy potion? Yeah, that's gonna be rough, huh? What the fuck is this? Is this the slow? Yeah, when you slow charge this. All right. Like 2 feathers in your build is fire, or 4. Either one I think would work. What the fuck? A claw is hitting me, man. Ref. By the way, him being a full slow build, we lose. We just don't stand a chance. Why do I have to constantly see a claw hit me? What the fuck? Why does it have that as an animation? He got the extended reach on this thing? Okay. We're doing nothing right now. We're floundering, and our build hasn't improved since, like, day 5. We're doing absolutely nothing. Transform your items into something new. I don't think that it's that desperate. Okay, let's be realistic. Sells items. Could use a lot of those. Now, that's a huge one to get. That's massive to get. Probably the dang crab item he has. Yeah, that would add up. I'm going to actually sell this. It's a small Vanessa item. I've never seen that one before, honestly. If we're telling each other the truth here, I have not once in my life seen that one. I'm going to buy this. Now we have double the incentive to buy weapons. So it's a great thing the game gave me none. It's a pack one. Ah, smoking that Vanessa pack. Okay. Get a small weapon, sells medium items. I mean, like, there's just so many options out here. Atlas Stone, double this damage, or double this item's damage for the fight. Because, like, okay, would it be good? I really want to get that out of the way first. I don't think so. I really just don't think it would be good even remotely, right? But could it be funny? Now, talking about comedic stylings and muses, I do think there's a lot of comedy value to be added by putting a giant fucking rock on the field. But is it funny enough? Because it's 32 gold, right? Like, that's pretty much everything I have, everything I am. But I mean, like, it's right there. I mean, how could you possibly say no to a guy like that, right? So how do we do this? Do we rock it like this, or do I just replace the Jabalian longbow with something like this? It might be the Jabalian longbow angle, unfortunate as it may seem. But maybe it is better to just, like, full offense. You need the HP, yeah. I know, I'm kind of feeling that, which sucks. Then we can start scaling this one's value. Because then we might be able to put Pig's Gym out, right? Now, this one's already up to not the worst damage. You fuck on Death Knight Reaper. Well, maybe not with the giant rock, but we'll see. Wait, don't you do percent HP damage? Yeah, okay, so... well, that one doesn't, and that one doesn't. Okay. Only this one does, so that's not really fair to be like, oh, I misplayed because of that. Nah, it's fine. Now, this is going to give huge damage to it, because this is now going to... I don't fuck on him at all. He kills me. This guy just wins. Yeah, no, he beats me. I don't fuck on him even remotely. What the fuck? All right, I shouldn't have listened to that at all. I mean, maybe it's just Atlas Stone's too slow. That's what I get. I shouldn't have listened. Should have trusted my heart. Heal effects? Do I heal on my yo-yo? Is it the ball that's the issue, or is it me? It's a great question. Enchanted knuckles? The knuckles are enchanted. That's why they have double damage. Now, you could enchant the stone. Fuck it.
Things are so dull.
I've got an insane idea. Whoa! No, man! If I would have put that on the yo-yo, my life would have been set. My life would have been set if I did that one. No, wait, never mind, because it only freezes small. Okay, so it wouldn't have been as good on the yo-yo, actually. No, I made the right choice. I made the right choice. He's lying to feel better. Yo-yo would just freeze smalls. Yeah. That's it. I mean, that's pretty much exactly what I'm saying. Get a property or large items. I really want the Jabalian War Drum. I like really want that War Drum. I just really want this. Because when you use a weapon, your weapons gain 5 damage. When you use a weapon, haste it for 1 second. See, because this is what I'm talking about, right? This is that type shit that I'm on, man. So how do I do this? Okay. I'm done with the longbow. It bores me. Sucks that you're silver. You have no space for that. Fucking, I'll be the judge of that. Fair enough, though. You are correct. We'll just sell the gym. Why? Because the gym was going to be a replacement for the Jabalian War Drum, but the War Drum has shown up. So what do I do now? Because, like, there's got to be something. All right, I might have fucked up by selling the longbow, because I think that the drum is the answer, right? And 6,000 HP is enough for me to just keep this in my inventory for, like, percent max HP related gains. Oh, wait. I actually have no clue what my actual HP is. Either way. Now, what if I... Okay, we'll do this for now, but the brass knuckles will come back out. Hold on. Wait. It's so far from over. Because, like... Gold and smalls. When you slow, charge this 2 seconds. I don't really slow. The item to the left of this is a vehicle and has its cooldown reduced by 10%. Now, we might be kind of talking, right? So what do? Transform into a copy of another small non-legendary item you have for the fight. Wait. Something like this could work. But then I also like the idea of having thrusters, putting thrusters on the icy lumbors to do something. But this might be it. Infinite yo-yo. Wait, you might be right. Put it next to the yo-yo and see what we get. Now, if it hits... Maybe I have to remove... That sucks if I have to remove. But I might have to remove, unfortunately, the brass knuckles. Never mind. We're not going to get to use anything here, actually. Oh, you're non-enchanted. Oh, so you're atrocious for the fact that I have brass knuckles on my field. What the fuck is happening with the number of triggers I'm seeing in front of me? Am I alive? Probably not. 900 poison. I mean, you also got a lot of heal there. Okay, fair. Wait, 10 times this item's burn. What about its poison? It just doesn't give a fuck. Anyways, might have to drop flail sometime. Yeah, that might be the next drop. You might be kind of cooking with that one. Shield effects. I don't really think we care about shielding as much as we care about
I'm pleased to finally
almost anything else on our yo-yo. The illusion of choice is a fucked up thing to give somebody. It's sad, but we drop brass. We do drop brass, but then what are we doing here, right? Like, what the hell am I doing here? So I think the answer is put this back out. Put whenever you're ready. I can't use another small, so the answer would have to be a large, right? I think for now, flail stays. Fuck it. We'll keep the brass out. I mean, for right now. And then we'll see what we have going on for us. Travel almost anywhere. There's a lot of places I wouldn't mind going. Well, selling skills, unfortunately. There's got to be the issue. Or there's got to be the answer. Overheal, no. Lifting's good, but it's just way too late. We're on death's door. So I really don't want to do that one. When you use your leftmost item, burn 4, it's not going to happen here. If you have 5 or fewer items, your items have plus 30% crit chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we're planning on cutting one of these for like a large something coming in. Maybe it's just like you just remove this and call it there. Okay, maybe simple is best. Maybe simple and clean is kind of like the way that you're making me feel tonight. Shit. They might be onto something. I think that that's good, honestly. I'm telling you, it's never brass knuckles. You're making me believe it might be precisely brass knuckles. Do I do Atlas Stone? Maybe. I mean, Atlas Stone is so much funnier, right? This is like the most comedic we can get. I don't know. I'm going to close my eyes and listen off the noises to see if I like it. When's it? I'm hearing a lot of noises. Kind of like the noises I'm hearing, though. I kind of liked the noises I was hearing. I don't hate that. I actually really am not mad at that at all. Come on, dude, look at this. Well, I wanted to base it off of the vibes of noises. Shield skills, heal and regen skills, or skills unique to Pygmalion. Do I do shield because we have the shielded yo-yo? Nah, I probably just do the pig skills. Why? Because I don't know what he does. Probably belt instead of stone. You might be onto something. Your rightmost heal item has plus 35 health. When you overheal, when you use a property, deal damage equal to double your gold. Well, I don't have any properties, so thank you so much for that. Shield items have plus 1 shield for every 2 gold you have. When you level up, upgrade a property, you have plus 100 max HP for each non-weapon item you have, plus 200. Okay. So, I think I kind of agree with you that it might just be like a belt kind of angle. And then what? Fucking, I don't know. Spells, weapons. Oh, son of a bitch. Don't even worry about it back here, okay? Look, it's just sitting here doing 224 damage on its own time. Flail is gone. Stone's probably gone, but I'll leave it around for right now. Obsidian, double damage shield. Double damage shield. When I have a shielded yo-yo. What do we think about that? Is it just ass? It might just be ass. It kind of sounds like fun. Because this scales its shield also. It might be ass. Yeah, I'm starting to think that, like, it could be one of the worst things of all time. Hold on. Hold. Quicksilver might have to go. There's no way. I feel like it might be the only thing that has to stay. Snowmobile could work. Dude. Yeah? Beast of Burden? Are we going to say Beast of Burdening? Because I could see Beast of Burden. Did you upgrade the fucking yo-yo? Yeah. What's wrong with that? Transform into a gold copy of another small non-legendary item you have. This is not legendary. This one will be gold, and this one will be upgraded. It's the way it's worded. This one will just be a gold copy of it. This one will be diamond. I see no reason why I wouldn't want that. I thought of old Quicksilver. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Is it worded wrong? It might be. The Bazaar is a crazy place. It used to be same tier. I think the stone has to go. I don't really know how you could ever make it work, but like, it's so funny. Yeah, I think we move on. We say thank you for your time and we move on. Sells monster skills. I mean, there's a lot of those. What do we got? First time you fall below? No. Your leftmost and rightmost cooldowns have their cooldowns reduced? No. Use a large item, haste 2 small items for 2 seconds. That also doesn't work. Start of each fight, freeze all non-weapon items for 2 seconds. Don't love that. When you freeze, your weapons gain damage for the fight. At the start of the fight, haste a weapon 5 seconds. Just honestly give me Rush, as sad as it is. Rush in E major. Rush in A minor. That's what Dr. Disrespect did. And now he's banned. Actually, I think he's back and remonetized. Remember, kids, your actions have consequences if you don't have money. Coolant permafreeze. Daring today, Dooley. Yep, alright. The engine's turned off. The engine's back on. Nope. Oh, hold on. Engine's turned off for a little bit. Yep, you're done. Oh, no, bugs. Yeah, I was a little bit worried, too. But honestly, his build kind of did nothing. Granted, it might be because we have about 30 billion HP. So we've got another enchantment to look out for. Really happy already with one thing. What's the one thing? I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. No, I'm really happy that we have another enchant to look forward to and a silver victory, because that means 2 more chests. Motherfucker, this is what I get. Honestly, I should have held on to the Atlas stone just so it wasn't in the fucking pool to show up. Too expensive to buy, sell it. Double damage flail. Look, you know how to tempt a guy like we can enchant the Quicksilver. Yeah. It's probably not worth over the Icy Lumbors. It would be pretty funny to be able to bonk for a lot of damage twice. But it's just probably not worth it compared to getting 40 damage out of nowhere. I mean, like, we're still getting so much just from the Jabalian drum going off. Do I think it's worth it? It's probably not worth. Yeah, I agree. I think I just want it because it fills up my board, so I don't have an empty slot. Too slow. Yeah, it kind of is. Medium items. What are we looking for here? I just don't... Look, it would make diamond spare change. I don't think it's worth it because I don't know how much longer I have in this world. Kid, listen. I don't have much time. Disappears. Pretty much the way I want to go out, honestly. When I'm on my deathbed, I better have, like, a grandson show up and be like, Granddad? And I'll be like, kid, listen in. I know I don't got too much longer, but I've always wanted to tell you. And that's when I'd like to die. I just kind of want to leave him wondering.
And you'll win, but not against me.
When you use the weapon, it's not worth it. It's not worth it because it's small.
Business.
I love glaive. Sorry, I'm rooting for the glaive. Fucked up if you ask me. I guess gold tier loot, probably. +2 ammo. Yippee. That's what I was looking for. Midsworth is small and large. I could really use a Jabalian War Drum upgrade right about now. Boy, oh boy, you know what would hit the spot right about now is a Jabalian War Drum. All right, I'll go fuck myself. Fuck, dude. I want to check large items. This level of HP gain is too much to pass up. It's almost an extra 1,000 that they have to tear through. The only way I lose here is if this flips over and it's like a boulder or an obsidian powder keg. And what are the odds that either of those would flip? Honestly, I was thinking it was going to be 100% if we can tell each other the truth here. So what do you have going for you? Not much, not much. Lurk gonna go play Marvel Rivals with the gamers. Don't worry. This is likely the last run of stream. Yeah, nice weapon build. Have you considered mine's better? Also, why would you just not put this between both of them? Like, maybe it gets going faster? I wouldn't know how to get going fast. It's just not who I am. Economic items? I don't need those anymore, man. I've moved past that need. Oh my god, we're at 10k. Actually really fun runs. I know. I'm not used to having that happen with my runs. They normally kind of just like, I have an idea, and then they crash and burn. I think I'm getting better at the game, which is strange, because I didn't think it would happen. Okay. Diamond Igloo over Icy Lumbors. Both are a 7-second, but this one will freeze 3 items for 1 second. These scale each other too quick. But now we have another way to shield ourselves, and it'll freeze more of their items. I just feel like it's better than just having the Icy Lumbors. Because, like, the yo-yos are self-sustaining. They've reached a state of equilibrium. But now I've got a way to fight back. If anybody else is going faster than I can, I get to freeze all of their items. Actually, I guess it's just use this, which doesn't freeze everything, but it might as well be. And then these, when they're hasted, might as well not even have a cooldown.
Your strength is beautiful.
Yeah, see, it doesn't really feel any different with this versus with the Icy Lumbors. Icy Lumbors did feel better, but like, whatever. When you use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item 1 second. Okay. That's just not worth using, right? Because, like, how would I? Use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item. Now, he could make Obsidian Brass Knuckles go off a lot. I'm spitballing. I don't think it's worthwhile. Upgrading this would be so nice, but gold skills are also so broken, man. I think it's upgrade Quicksilver. Oh, you're right, because I can't upgrade this any other way. No, you're totally right. Especially if it makes it go faster. I guess it makes it diamond, which is still really good. Pendulum, I don't see a way I'll fit you in. Much to my own chagrin. Sell. Whoa, hey, almost sold the wrong one there. Granted. Do I think the Icy Lumbors are making a reappearance? No, I think that season of my life is behind me, but still would be sad to see them go. I like having them in my back pocket. They make me feel something. Now, medium items, cool idea. The hulking experiment. Come on, man. Don't insult me like this. Well, this is enough for another level, though. We get one more level. That's huge, actually. Especially if we can get a good enchant. Oh my god. It begins. Alright, hold on. Wait out the freeze. And there it is. It begins. I think the same one got targeted with both freezes. That would explain why it took about 7 years for it to dethaw.
You gotta know what you're fighting.
Yeah, not really going to be using that one going forward. Teaches diamond skills. That's a huge one to see right now. What do we have? What do we have? Heal items have crit. Reduce the cooldown on your properties. Double the damage of your large weapons. None of those help. Your leftmost and rightmost weapons have plus damage equal to double their value. Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, it's something. Is it really good? No. But my options were dog shit. I guess technically making the property have less cooldown would have been good, but I really thought we could do better than that. Now, there's going to be a very fast build. Oh, you slow my items? Wait, what the fuck slowed my items? I've got no clue. Nice items, Vanessa. You better keep staying in there. Nah, you couldn't keep up. The perpetual motion machine keeps on going. And that's where I think they messed up. Yeah, having 13,000 HP helps a lot, I think. Might not be fair to have that much. I don't know what the devs' thoughts are on this. Travel almost anywhere. This could be where we get our enchantment. Upgrade a bronze tier item. I don't think I'm going to be doing that one, but hey, it was pretty close. Dare to risk some coin? I absolutely do, because we can get some XP here. Not bad. Large items, please, man. Fucking, here it is. Imagine if we got this 7 years ago. Yeah, man, just in fucking time. Might as well buy this, sell this, see what we can get from it. Okay, none of those. I mean, energy potion's not even bad, but like, I don't want another small item out. It fucks up Quicksilver. All I need is 2 yo-yos. As long as I got my suit and tie, I'm gonna leave it all on the floor tonight. Property Baron, we just kill. Now, why am I going for him? He gives us the most money for the people I can easily kill. Why not go for Frost Street? Freeze is probably my #1 thing I'm afraid of right now. And the reason I think we're fine against this guy, by the way, yeah. I guess sometimes actions really do speak louder than words. You got to see. Double the value of your items during combat. It's actually not useless. I know that it seems like it would be. Doubling the value means that we get more value out of Boar Market. Mysterious Portal? Sure. I believe in a thing called love. Why not? Purchase an item from this hero, Jules. I mean, not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. Why we roll? I just don't know what she does, so I was kind of curious. Buy small items at +1 value. Unfortunately, I've got nothing small for him. Okay, okay. We'll take it, we'll take it. It's time. Me versus another Vanessa. Surely this can't just be a 1-item Vanessa that absolutely decimates me.
My fight isn't with you.
Ooh, that's a lot of diamond items. Very scary, very scary. Okay, a lot of poison. Also pretty scary, because poison's what I can't deal with. Now, what do they... Oh, I'm frozen? I'm somehow frozen. Hold. Okay, we're perma-frozen. Damn, man. I knew it was going to be an issue. I didn't want to speak it into the universe. The one thing that could beat us was perma-freeze. Oh, fuck, dude. Freeze 3 items? Why could you never hit this one? Freeze 1 medium or small item for 1 second. Damn. It was a good run. It was a good run. I'm sad we couldn't close it out to the 10 win. But, I mean, hey. Not bad for a brass knuckles start. When you ever see one of those happen? We ranked up, technically. They gotta nerf that item a bit. It does a lot. It boldly asks the question, what if Weatherglass was better? And I think there's a reason people weren't asking that question. It's like a God stays in heaven because he fears what he created. Spy Kids 2 moment. Oh. I guess we'll be getting Mac next. Next stream Mac? Yeah, I guess so. The game answered the question for me. We got a skin. Ooh. I don't know if that's rare or not. I don't know. I rarely see skins pop up. Maybe it's Pygmalion time. I don't know. Yeah, worst case, I'll drop like $2 on him. I know. Supporting the game. Wow. My streamer is a very humble individual. What can I say? You could probably get Mac today. Yeah. Have I mentioned that my new computer is insanely loud? This shit runs like an AC 130. All right, let's go back to the Weezer screen. Dude, I might keep the Weezer screen for after this, because I actually think that this goes so fucking hard. Let me just, like, reset it back to being full Wheeze. If I Control Z these guys... Hold. How far back can one man Control Z? Oh! There it is! What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they have to front? What could we add? It's so fun. I thought this was the best starting soon screen I could create. And I know you're mine. Alright, thank you guys so much. How's your new PC? Loud, ain't it, like a high rig? Because I didn't pay for good liquid cooling, because I fucking hate liquid cooling. So my fans are very loud because the parts I cheaped out on were parts I could easily replace. The parts I cheaped out on were fans, RAM, and the space on my SSD, because all of those are so insanely easy for me to just install that I didn't really care if they cheaped on those. So that part I really didn't care about. We rating someone? Derp. Drop someone? And we'll drop the raid. But YouTube, this is where the stream ends. I hope you guys had a good time. And if you didn't, keep it to yourself, man. It's nicer to be nice to people. So fucking leave me be.